I'd always get right back up, never worry, 'cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see, 'cause I can feel the energy, energy. Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I've met my demons one too many times. They taught me lows are what makes you feel so high. No matter how far my mind would wander, I'd always dare it to go even farther. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's oh so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see, 'cause I can feel the energy, energy. It's the energy. I can feel it, I can feel it. 'Cause I can feel the energy, energy. I can feel it.
Welcome back to another NHL Playoff 2023 game number 6 between the Dallas Stars versus the Seattle Kraken. Tonight, this is called Franchise directly for beautiful country of Thailand on an amazing, great Saturday night, May 13, 2023, the weekend of the Happy Mother's Day. Hopefully, you're going to celebrate with your wife or your mom. If ever your mom is passed away, always remember that beautiful, great person make you who you are today. That's what we got tonight on this great hike over after the Toronto Maple Leafs got eliminated last night against the Florida Panthers by a score of 3-2 and overtime, a goal of Nick Cousin. The tabloid, everything you want to know more about Toronto, this is the biggest subject in Toronto, is it the end of the four core players? This is the end of Carl Dubas. This is the end of Sheldon Keefe. You can go all the way. I've been in the sport for many, many years, but I cannot recall it. A team gets so much hate, so much joke, and so much things against one specific team like the Toronto Maple Leafs. It came from everywhere, on the internet, on the social media. People take a pleasure to talk against the Toronto Maple Leafs. If you're a Toronto Maple Leafs fans, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I never see that a team get eliminated in any other sports. Baseball, football, basketball, golf, whatever it is, tennis, whatever they are. But the Toronto Maple Leafs, every time they got eliminated, it is the unbelievable, and the social media. And with a controversy called a goal yesterday, what a goal it was, Disallo. I think it was the right call if you look about this, but we can talk about this next time. Like people asking me about Sunday, coach, tomorrow is the Happy Mother's Day. So what do you do with the ad brunch, your Sunday rendezvous? But we decide to be live anyway. Me and Marco will be together tomorrow talking about hockey. I understand. Maybe not many people because of the Mother's Day, but we want to produce some kind of great content for you guys. Talking about the Montreal Canadiens. Now they're going to select 29, 30, 31, and 32. The pick jumping from 17 to whatever the Panthers is going to be at the end. and that will but that help the other team in NHL the jumping one spot. So Florida go back, and then everybody between 18 to 28, they all jumping one spot like the Boston Bruins, and that can go all the way like this. So that's the bad news for the Montreal Canadiens. On the flip side, the AB prospect consists of performing in the playoff junior in Canada. Some of them may be possible to go to the Memorial Cup. We're going to give you all the information about the Montreal Canadiens, so you can come back tomorrow. Go talk about the playoff, but we're going to talk about what's next for the New Jersey Devils. What's going to happen over there with Jesper Pratt, Timo Meier? That's the biggest question over there. Are they happy with the goaltender? What happened with that Blackwood McKenzie over there? Or McKenzie Blackwood would be better, right? And then we're going to talk about possibility Edmonton Oilers. Yesterday, guys, 4-3. They gave 3 goals and a span of 2 minutes maybe? Unbelievable turnover there. The Edmonton faced elimination. And again, people asking me, the NHL rig everything. Batman, he rigged everything. The NHL draft and everything. If you are thinking the NHL want Florida Panthers visit the Carolina Hurricane and the final Eastern Conference for the ratings and the TV on ESPN, if you're thinking that way, but you have to go somewhere else to learn to maybe watching bowling, because this is the worst thing could happen on the rating and TV to get Florida Panthers, the Carolina Hurricane. Now, when I said that, I'm not against them at all. But some point you have to realize it's not what the NHL was looking for. It is what it is. They deserve to be there. 2 excellent, great hockey team. It could be a really good series. I expect to be a really good series, by the way. But on the NHL office, this is not what they're looking for. ESPN, it's not what they're looking for. They want a 6-team original team, New York Rangers, Toronto Maple Leafs, Montreal Canadiens. They want a team where they have more popular. It is what it is at the end. And again, I'm not against that at all. But will be interesting to see that how the rating is going to do at the end. If ever, is the Vancouver Canucks versus Carolina example. Vegas again could be not really big rating overall, but we'll see. We're not there yet. It's not about the situation. The most important thing, guys, is welcome everybody in the chat. All the moderators, welcome back, and all the people in the chat. Thanks to be with the Hockey National Show. Hopefully, Luciano is still alive. It's going to be interesting to see that. First of all, we welcome everybody here. Let's start with John Diller, directly from Highland Ranch in Colorado. Big fan of the Kraken now because he's looking for Philippe Grubauer to get that with Burakovsky. Mr. Jake McEnwee is in the house. Jake, welcome back in the house. Disaster, here we go. You talk about Kraken versus Florida. Could happen. What about the Roadrunner? The Roadrunner back in the house. Said the Columbus Blue Jackets are looking for a center. This is definitely what they're looking for. Now, take a note, Gary. Leo Carlson is, of course, a center at the beginning. He played winger the last 2 years. He can become a solid good center in NHL. It's going to be between Will Smith and Leo Carlson. Remember, guys, Teravainen, is it Tekalainen, whatever is the GM name, last name, the Finland guy, I can call him this way. He always surprised with fun picks, so maybe they go right away with Will Smith versus Leo Carlson. But this definitely the Columbus go with one of the 2 players, and then San Jose is going to be the one that's going to be on the board with Mitch Carver. John Drew. Dan Asham from Winnipeg Jet is in the house. Dan follow, I'm sure, the series Winnipeg Ice versus the Seattle Thunderbird. The first game, the winner was the Winnipeg Ice. Take the lead 1-0 and the final of the WHL. The Montreal Canadiens prospect Davidson play right now with the Thunderbird silver with the Seattle Thunderbird. So Seattle Kraken and the Team Junior are still in the playoff at that moment. YM455. Welcome in the house. All about the Kraken tonight. Good luck with your team tonight. We appreciate a lot to be with us. What about the no deal? The deal. No, we have the real deal is back in the house. Thanks so much to be with our Canadian show. David Levi. Go Kraken, go. What about a friend from New Jersey, the man, Mr. Information, schedule, news, and the Hockey National Show? One a big piece of the puzzle for the team of the Hockey National Show. I'm talking about RJ Calabro is in the house. Her friend, number one friend of the Boston Bruins, great knowledge about hockey, back in with us tonight, directly from Ontario. Welcome back, Mr. Ross Stubbington is in the house tonight. Look like Luciano is back. He's ready to cook all the meal tomorrow morning, all the food. You need to be ready for the app brunch. We thank Luciano for his volunteering, not only for the moderator, but all the cook he does with the Hockey Nation Show. Thanks, Luciano, to be with us tonight. And we are very happy to see you again. And unfortunately for your team, it is what it is at the end. I know, Luciano, you'll be fine. For Mr. Riding the Storm is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Show. Thank you so much. A big fan of the Florida Panthers, Getter Rock Tim T, directly from Thailand, is in the house looking for the Dallas to win tonight. Again, Tim is a big fan of the Florida Panthers. He's smiling now, and he's happy to see his team going to be in the final. Congratulations for your team, Tim. This is a team deserves to be there, by the way. What about Jamo Vartanen, directly from Finland? Watch the World Championship. Welcome back, Mr. Jamo Vartanen. Welcome back. Our friend from Ottawa is in the house. Claude Richard knocked the door. Thanks to be with our Canadian show, Mr. Claude. And I appreciate a lot. We have a few people knock the door too. The disrespect I got doing the one on the low class act. Yeah, that's something that people talk about this more like again to the goal. I don't know. I don't want to defend Kudos. It's not my type of person, the type of player I will respect when you do something like that. But at the end of the day, Luciano, emotion, feeling, everything like that. And again, it's not an excuse. He have no reason to do that at the end. Hopefully, he apologized to a young kid during the shake hands. I don't know if he did or not, but I can understand it, the way you talk about, because you have no reason to do that. Kudos at the end, more like a rookie player, goalie like that. But really, not really nice and professional from what he accomplished. The game just started, guys, between the Seattle Kraken and the Dallas. Dallas has just put some pressure right away at the beginning of the first 30 seconds. The puck bouncing back at the right side of OETTINGER, chased by Escanen, won it back, recovering up at Dallas. Long stretch pass all the way back on behind the goaltender, Grubauer. But we have a nice scene. That's what we got so far. We'll consider to welcome everybody, guys, in the chat, if you don't mind. Gary Conroyer, Luciano. Michael Conroyer, talk about the Roadrunner. Why not to talk about the Chevreuil back in the house from coast to coast? The best play-by-play. Thanks so much, Mr. Michael Conroyer. We really appreciate about that one. Very kind of you to say that. Then we got the welcome here, Coach. This is going to be a great series. Yeah, again, it's not negative when I said that aloud. I'm just talking about the rating and NHL, about the rig, everything, not about the fact like that series is not going to be bad, because I think these two teams play a lot of, it's going to have a lot of contacts, a lot of forechecking. That one party is got it. Luc Lafortune, welcome back, Luc Lafortune, the Lange Gardien in the house tonight. Luc, welcome, my friend. Luc is ready to watching the hockey on the Saturday night. So look, you have no dancing tonight. Party for Luc. That's what you said. Here we go. We have what? Superstar, Super Chat. River, chop, chop, chop. Ross Stubbington, Super Chat number one of the night. Thanks so much, my friend. We appreciate a lot for your support of the Hockey Nation Show. Thanks again. Yamo Canavale, when it finished under Paragraph Zao, and London, this is KK. Here we go, Yamo, for Finland, the player on that one. Well, I admit I'm around, but I also did set leave close at the hotel last night. I wish I wasn't wrong about that, Mr. Luciano. We all wrong at some point. I was wrong myself for many things. And the prediction on this playoff. Anyhow, Ricardo for Lendl on Lendl, not Lundell, Lendl right now. And don't pin upon his own matchment, don't pin upon the right side, Goaltending. Recovery by now by Shows. Shows pass the puck to the board. We know that Dallas take the lead series at 3-2. Then again, the Kraken face elimination for the second time for Kraken after they won the game number 7. Again, the Colorado Avalanche. This is the second time they face elimination. Can they resist and go push game number 7 at the American Airlines the next 2 days? So we'll be interesting how they're going to respond. Now, Kiki with the puck across the bench of the Dallas coming out, draw the puck back on the right side of the goal. Pass on the back door, intercept by tip by the Dallas, recovery by Adam Lawson, and defensive zone. Regroup, new plus coming from Peter Dubard. Now, the third line, Faska is on the ice, followed by Max Domi. Now, the Kraken don't pin point zone, don't tip behind the goaltender, OETTINGER, recovery now, pinch on the right side, intercept behind the net by Alan Wenberg. Wenberg ex-Panthers wrap up again and funny net, no chance. We recovery now by the Kraken, attacking now, bring by the blind, set up by Schwartz, tip and funny net. The puck bounce and block a shot by the Dallas Star. The puck is still in funny net. And finally, Dallas going to recovery and pass the puck all the way back neutral zone. Joe Pavelski attacking now, pass the puck now to Robinson. Fire puck, tip the stick of the OETTINGER, and the puck go out of the play. And that's happening there on this period, on this game so far. We're going to get some stats I need to get there. And we have now 16:58 to go. Mr. 992003, the puck is dropped. I apologize for the delay. I'm getting there on the chat. Guys, try to get everything set up at the same time. Welcome back, Mr. Grues, the goal is in the house. Welcome back, Grues. Thanks for that. Mr. 9902 thanks so much, Ralph, for the super chat. Puck drop back on the right side, Grubauer, winning by the Kraken, try to get outside the zone. The puck stuck on the wall after pinch by the Dallas, returning by the Kraken, change the direction by Vince Dunn. Now go around, lose the puck home completely, but Grubauer save the situation, pass the puck to Lawson. Now don't play upon his zone, turn around by the Dallas. Both teams exchange the puck right now between both the blue line. Finally, the Kraken down the puck behind box, try to get the puck in front of Sutter. Intercept the Kraken, return the puck to the wall. Intercept by Lawson, tip in front of the net. Lawson, by the way, at 33 points this year, and NHL is highest number of the point so far during his career. Dallas intercept by that enough. What about that enough? It do me. 2 play was great at the dreaded line, and they produce amazingly great for the team since the beginning of the playoff 2023. Do me and that enough. I have no idea who won. Carolina, Florida. Kekalinin. Here we go. Kekalinin. Thanks so much, Yamo, to let me know. Mr. Terry T is in the house and doing things. And Terran, here we go. If you have a chance to watching my new video, Frenchie and Terran, I'll give you some update. No alcohol during the period of 24 hours. And then I tell a little bit what is annoying me and bothering me and Terran. Short video. The next video will be out Monday or Tuesday about the visa. If you want to visit Thailand for a short term or long term, I'll give you a little bit an overview visa, not deep because what a problem. And the Thailand, they change the rule many times and they produce new programs. So I just give you 5 different kind of visa you can get at Thailand, like the tourist visa for 30 days or the e-visa, the no-immigration visa, like a business or education or work. And then I'm talking about the retirement plan visa. The elite visa is another one too I'm talking about. So anyhow, I just want to share with you about that. And you can watching these videos be out next week. But during the time, you can watch my new video from last night, directly from my balcony in Thailand. Here we go. Mr. Luke is in the house. Welcome back from British Columbia. We're going to get there to the end of going over. Now the Dallas attacking. Shoot the puck. Grubauer make a save with the blocker. Rebound to the right side. Pinch by the Dallas Star. Lindell. Return the puck in the right corner. The first one to get there is Faska. And from the shows the battle. pass the puck to the board, pinch by the Dallas, return the puck behind the net of Grubauer. Dallas control the puck now, bring the puck to the blind, set up to Lindell, fully the puck, shoot the puck, and Grubauer make a save with the glove, going to a set now on the right side of the Grubauer with 15:21 to go remaining, guys, on this first period. Kraken face to elimination on deficit at 3-2 right now on this series. Good evening, Mr. KLS celebrates his team, Carolina Hurricane. Congratulations, KLS, a team, a rock team, both of them cheer for their own team, but I want to mention to you, congratulations to go in the final Eastern Conference. Coach, I used to really well let credit. Card one arm tight end and save regular card just in case something happen. Yeah, that's another way you can get e-wallet. You can get that one over there. That's the way it should be. Kraken for the win. Savage Viz, welcome back in the house. Welcome if it's first time. I think it is first time. Use some kind of emoji color of the Seattle Kraken. I love it. Welcome in the family. Army score today. Here we go. Andy Kuivula. Whoa, Andy, would like to hear from you about your Edmonton Oilers. Last yesterday, by the score 4-3. Shocking for me. I thought the Oilers going to get out with a W yesterday. John Mickelson is in the house. Salut, mon John. Merci d'être avec nous. Welcome back about this. Coach, Shannon, 184 game play, 3 comments should be the blame for the late failure in the last 7 years and land fully on Shannon. I don't know it's a Shannon, honestly. All of Shannon. I don't know when we make a trade. Is it like a proposal by Shannon? Is it a proposal by Carl Dubas? I don't know how much freedom Carl Dubas has. I don't know how much Carl Shannon have the percentage of the decision. Something I don't know about this. Would be interesting what happening there. Now, you can see many things. A lot of people will say maybe this is negative, it's not good, they should make a change, anything like that. Look, Colorado Avalanche take them what 9 years before they win. They learn and then they make some change. I think Toronto grow from round number 1 for round number 2, right? And they lost. That's the first thing. The second thing is about now they have to regroup and figure out, okay, what we're missing. But we miss soft players. We miss when our player, maybe they are not good enough to win. One of them, 2 of them, I don't know. But they have to figure out like Philadelphia Panthers did. They pick some physical forechecking look about Carolina Hurricane. It looked like the Kings 2015 2.0 is back in the NHL right now. So what they have to do is to trade maybe one of them or 2 of them, I don't know. And then get some solid forechecking, nasty players in the group. That's what they need. I think Luke Shine is a good piece of the puzzle. They have 7 or 8 player UFA, plus Samsonov RFA. The goaltending situation, I think, is pretty good. They need to add a couple of players around. And then they have Matthew Nice over there, too. It's not like very bad, right? Now, it's to see if the team management, owners, and the CEO want to go with the concern with Carl Dubas or concern with Shannon or not, or with Sheldon Keefe. But the next couple of days would tell us, weeks, but you have to react very quickly. This is something will be the next 7 days. They're going to announce what they're going to do with all of them. Definitely don't talk about this tomorrow morning at the brunch. I don't think Fantilli or Carlson get more points Sarkowski and the World Championship. Kevin? I don't know. I thought Sarkowski does not play on that one for sure. Thanks so much, Rob, for the super chat. Really kind of you. Did I click on the hype? I don't think so. I did hype. If I did, I apologize. Hype for Mr. Ross. I did it because I like to talk about hockey and all. We have a TV channel. Guys, don't go nowhere. I didn't know Dallas was leading the series. Right in. Ross, you are the man. You're welcome again, Terry, for Ross. And thanks again, Ross. RJ, Luke Laverson, Armia scored today. Here we go. Constance performing at the World Championship. He looked like the Wayne Gretzky at the World Championship. So I'm going to and for that. Hey, Ross, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. I expect Commander Vegas to go 7. I wonder if another is done tomorrow. Would be interesting. Whoa, Mr. D. Jason Gaming is in the house. Salut, comment ça va? Ça fait longtemps qu'on t'a pas parlé ici. Vegas et Edmonton is interesting to see too. I wonder if the other are done. Would be soon having some. They have they change the law on the visa every funeral and tight end. You're absolutely right about this, Gators. That's something I will go talk about this. I will mention everybody to be checking. I'm going to a lot of information on the description. Dave Everett. Salut, Dave. Welcome back in the house. Dave Everett is in the house. Tonight, I think the Russian and Tehran are having a party while everybody else cannot celebrate. Yeah, possible, Terry, but it will be open at 6 o'clock tonight. Marco Larabé is in the house, co-host of the Hockey National show of the Ab Branch here Sunday Rendezvous. He is back with us tonight. He did all the shopping he need to do. It takes some up for click on the likes. Hope glassing the orders gain. Gary Comey did not expect the orders been on this predicament. Yep, me too. I agree with you about that. Love, they were watching him and the Windsor many years ago. Upon the risk of both Spitfire, the Windsor Spitfire, Ross. I think Peter DeWard, it's a name where not many, I think he's underrated. The one good thing about him and one bad thing, and we usually want he change the team. Every time he change the team as a new head coach, the first year, the team go deep in the playoff. If you look about his record, like the biggest Golden Knight, the New Jersey Devils, and I can go all the way like that with him. So that's something you can look about this for Peter DeWard. Another 16 years to get past the second round now for Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto coach has to go, could never figure out line all season. After 4 years, Sheldon Cave was the out coach on that one. And 1-0 for the Rempart Quebec. Here we go. We'll go now on the side of Kraken attacking. Now attacking by Eberle. Kick out the puck in front of the net of OETTINGER. Recovery by the Dallas Star. Try puck outside the zone. Intercept now at the neutral zone. Turn around the puck. Go down, pin the puck. And new plus coming from the head coach of the Seattle Kraken. Now turn around for the Seattle Kraken or use the puck to the back. Recovery by box one. Pass the puck to Gold. Coach come in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Shoot and take the rebound. He score. He take the lead, guys. The Seattle Kraken scored the first goal of the game against Dallas Star. Wow. Gord scored the first goal of the game. Assisted by Bucks Tolvanen, I believe. And like this, the Seattle scored the first goal tonight at the Pledge Arena. And Seattle Kraken. What a great goal by Yannick Gord. He scored his fourth of the playoff, and that way they take the lead 1-0 against Dallas Star. Can we get a special lead tonight? Wow. Seattle Kraken score. Gord's fourth of the season. Sit by number 20. And that's all. Dallas Star take the lead 1-0, guys, at the beginning, at the half of the first period. Now, don't play a part with Dallas Star. On the right side, Grubauer. Dallas usually, they are 7-1-0 and the playoff when they score the first goal. But tonight, they not did. The ball behind the net, chasing by Harley, pass the puck to Henley, return to Harley, kick out the puck to Dallas, get out of the zone. I love the way they skate the Dallas. Domi, go back now, pass the puck to that side, going back door. Marshman score, reply with it. What a great play by the Dallas Star. Everything stopped for the bottom of the defensive zone with a turnover by the Kraken. And then what a great transition breakout. First of all, the two young defensemen, Henley and Harley, pass the puck to the board for Seguin. And then they go on the breakout. Domi carrying the puck, cross the blue line, stop at the blue line, pass to Seguin, Seguin to Marshman, and tic-tac-toe. And that way, the Dallas Stars score right away and then tie the game 1-1 against the Seattle Kraken. Marshman is fourth of the playoff, assisted by Domi and Seguin. What a great line right now for the Dallas Star. And this gave the chance for the Dallas to tie 1-1. The Seattle Kraken just should have put in front of the net. Great play again. Motenjo make us hold the block. A bad play on defensive zone by the Dallas, but recovery now by Donato. But intercept the Dallas Star, get out of zone 2 versus 2. Now Domi looking now. Domi to go on the right side, Grubauer on the back end, control the puck behind the net. Now it was Dylan Derrell. I apologize. Go back on the left side of Grubauer. The puck stuck behind the Grubauer. Everybody looking. We have a whistle, by the way. I'm going to reset now on the left or right side of Grubauer. The puck was stuck under the net. And by the way, that gave us the half of the first period on that one. For this one. Gabe was in it. Our coach, Jake, thanks so much for all the likes. I got a winning tomorrow, so I'll catch you guys because I have the baseball game. Here we go. Jake, enjoy your rest of your night. A sign of the instant state keeping the leaf 44 every year. Experience from the result. The call need to be restored. Retold. Yep, Gary, what you said, goodbye from the sword. Yep, you're absolutely right about this. I agree with you. Give me $1, $1. Please, no spoilers. Wait for that. No, the goal, that'd be better. Jeremy Alla is in the house. 1-0 Winnipeg Eyes. We got everybody in the chat. Thanks so much for everybody to be a part of the show tonight. They went out there. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Mr. New Jersey Devils is in the house at the Hockey Nation show. I appreciate for all the likes we got so far. To be honest about Marner, he will never bring you or help you get a cup. Just my opinion. He can enter the playoff, and that's it. Ken Ranger was expected to go further. Look at the Rangers, Mr. Terity. Matthew, same thing about that. Yep. I understand. I talked about Marner yesterday, and the people told me, no, he should be stay and send Matthews. And again, I can understand that, and I respect that. It's just for me, it's harder to find a center, 6'4", score 40 goal, 60 goal, and then to get a winger like Marner. The Florida Panthers have the decision. They go with Huberdeau versus Barkov. And look, Barkov, he does not perform very well, right? But look what they have around him. And that's my point behind that. Again, I said it will work. That's just me. I'm thinking that way. It's harder to find a center. It's easier to find a winger. And I think they have Matthew Nice. And what you can get for Marner, guys, exactly what Huberdeau did. A first-round pick, right? A set players he can get in return. And I don't know which name. I don't have anything right now. And I think that, and then you can get another prospect if you want to. So, again, and that said, to trade Marner, but you have to go with one or two of them, right? So, we'll see what's happening. Anyhow, go back to the game at Dallas now, attacking on the right side. That enough. Get the puck on the wall, intercept by Ben. Ben returns to White Johnson. Johnson going the puck to the line. Shoot the puck by, I think it was, not sure, defenseman, and anyway, on the right side. That's what we got, guys. We have TV time out already, so give me a chance, guys, to give you a little bit up all the stats of the NHL right now. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. I'll be right back with information. Matthew, same thing. Toronto media is the biggest contribution factor to labor hate. Yeah, Ross, I agree with you about that. It's same thing with Montreal. It just put everything bigger and bigger for that. It's up on the playoff start. Enjoy the game so far. KLS, here we go. Can you imagine Manor and the West Conference? He would be lucky to play a full season again. He will get a Sunday crash in the West. KLS bomb tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock Eastern time. My friend is 6'4". He looks pretty good for a tall guy, Ross. Who do you taking for the win tonight? But I go with Dallas for me, but we'll see what happens. If they can wrap up that series tonight. Nylander has been unfairly traded in playoff. Lee versus Ab. He was their best player, but they left on the second line with Mitch and Marner to not do on the first line. There's no play on the first one. Agree, he was their best players. Really? The game tomorrow, guys, at 10 o'clock Eastern time? A Monday night? Are you kidding me? Sunday night. 10 o'clock Eastern time. Unbelievable. Wow. Crazy. Anyhow, go back now on neutral zone. Kraken attacking on the right side. Go around by Golden Gores. Recover the puck. Go back at the blind. The puck go outside zone. Recovery by Olishak. Now Basta Broben. Borjan. Bring the puck around the board. Ottinger leave the puck behind the net. Set up now by Domi. Cross the puck to Escanen. Finally hit Marchman. Don't play upon neutral zone. A bit too far for second. Recovery by Borjan. Control the puck. Give the puck to Jimmy. Olishak in front of the Grubauer. Go behind the net. Control the puck. New plus coming for both teams. We just crossed a little bit left of 8 minutes to go remaining on this period. Go back now by Gold behind the goaltender OETTINGER. Win the puck on the board, all the way back at the blind, set up by Kraken to return the puck behind the net. Gold win the ball. And finally, we were going to get that star, get first penalty of the night by Harley. Just to repaint Yannick Gore. Going to power play number 1 of the night between both teams at the Pledge Arena. 7:25 to go remaining, guys, on this period. So first power play for the Seattle Kraken. 2 minutes for Tripping. Harley got that penalty over there. Give some update here. 10 o'clock tomorrow night. I pre-service like crazy. Gary Matthew is a finisher. You need a player good against the board with size. A guy drive the net. Perfect teammate for Matthews. Perfect lineman for Matthews. It's a task up for me. I would like to see Seattle play well. I like the Pacific Northeast. Sam Montembeault and Devon Levi combo gave my heart a good feeling. Let's go, Team Canada. Be sure to open eyes, hit the like button. And so Melissa is in the house. Welcome in the house, Melissa. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. 2-0 for the Quebec Raptors. Look is right now all the update. Seattle Kraken on the power play right now. Control the puck behind the net is set by Schwartz. Return the puck to the board. Back in the neutral zone. Shoot the puck is saved by OETTINGER. Rebound the puck on the blue line. Reset by the Kraken. Try puck behind the net. OETTINGER intercept the puck now. Give the puck now to Lendl. Don't play the puck on the defensive zone. Going to set all the way back on defensive by the Kraken. Reset. A new plus coming for the Dallas Star. Dylan Dera is on the ice. And now skinny by Justin Schultz. Control the puck now. Try the puck back and recovery by Bernier Wenberg. Wenberg pass the puck. Unit number 2 for Seattle Kraken. Don't pay puck behind the right side. Chased by Matty Bernier in front of Dylan Dera. Escanen try to get a puck. And now intercept on the right side by Kraken. Pass the puck between both defensemen. And the puck go all the way back at the goaltender, Philippe Grubauer. He go to a set. Give the puck to Vince Dunn. Cross the blue line. Hold the puck a bit longer. Draw the puck back. Reset by Bernier. Kick out the puck to Wenberg. Wenberg back to Buckstrand. Don't pay the puck on the right side. Kraken recovery. Winning by Wenberg. Pass the puck to Cardi. Shoot the puck. Vince Dunn. Black shot in front of the net. Go back again to Wenberg. Wenberg pass the puck to the blue line. Set up like by Dunn. Dunn back to Wenberg. Pass the goal line. Recovery by I don't know, he was. Now Cardi get the puck, go back to Dunn. Dunn hold the puck back to Wenberg, to the wall. Return to Dunn. A lot of puck movement for Seattle, but nothing happening on the net. Go Cardi, shoot the puck, black shot from Escanen, intercept by Sutter. Use the back end, intercept now by the Kraken at the blind. Hold the puck to Wenberg. Wenberg pass the ball to Bernier. Bernier to Dunn. Even strong right now, and Wenberg's coming now. Wenberg look back again, control the puck back again to the line. Now shoots back on the ice. Control puck is Adam Lawson, by the way. Back again to Buckstrand. Shoot the puck out of the play after they hit the stick of Sutter. That's happening, guys. 2 shots on the power play, but not many in front of the net. And that's what a big problem for the Seattle Kraken. They cannot trust. They cannot go all the way around OETTINGER. Nothing happening from the blue line. No shot for the blue line. Really well done by the Dallas Star, the first PK of the night. Great job by Dylan Dera, in my opinion, as a forward, and Rand Sutter and Escanen as a defenseman. That's what we got, guys, so far. 1-1. First goal was by Yannick Gore, his 4th of the playoff. And then the back after that, the Dallas Stars tied the game 1-1, exactly about 1 minute and 35 seconds, and they won now. It's 1-1. We have a few people talking in the chat. Consider great conversation here, and Melissa talk with everyone. Always a pleasure. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be great. Go back now. Hit the likes. They run. And listen, I get you, Russ, but that ab series is should have been put on the first line. I think Cave has out for him. Who knows anymore? Mel, with the water and sit on my go. Anyway, I'm just excited for the next season. A lot of team coming up real fast in the Atlantic season. Good luck, Toronto. Google account with the dollar star. Welcome back, Google. Thanks for being with us. Know what about M. Nartap, co-host of the Avalanche Juste Sunday Rendezvous now, and the Ab Nation Live Tonight show. And Nartap back with the Hockey Nation show. What about our friend James007? Welcome, all of you guys. Don't forget, guys, click on like. Shannon Soul, the Leaf fans, fall open for Shannon. Look, already assigned them all with us. He said you just got there and show more heart cut the rest. Go Star Go. And thanks so much, everybody, for all the likes tonight. We wait for the puck drop. We appreciate all the moderators tonight to join us live, the Hockey Nation Live show. Face up on the right side, on the left side, OETTINGER. Recovery went out by the Kraken, but Dallas by Ali top the puck in neutral zone. Now the puck on the red line. The Kraken return the puck behind the goaltender. Get out by Jake OETTINGER. Pass the puck to Henley. And they use the board. Pass the puck now to Pavelski. Return the puck to Henley. Long stretch pass for Rob Hands. No icing. The puck go behind the right of the Grubauer. Reset by the Kraken. Get out of the zone. Go try to get the puck around. Intercept now by Alan Winberg. You know, like example, I don't set to trade Marner to Gord, but a guy like Yannick Gords, right, bring some energy for Toronto Maple Leaf. That would be the kind of player I'm looking for. Again, another maybe better, a better player play at the top six, but a player like Gord helping you at the bottom six. And they have players in the NHL you can get. You just need to find the right one. Fleder did it, but he paid the price in return. That's the same thing could happen with Toronto. I think the goaltending situation is solid. I think if you add now another great defenseman top pairing, that will helping Toronto, and then you add a solid winger, nasty winger, a Tom Wilson example. I don't say go get Tom Wilson because the Red Russian didn't want to do it, but a tighter player like that, I don't know. Another penalty for Dallas Star. Here you go. Another tripping. There will be a second opportunity for the Dallas Star. Wenberg got the trip by Jimmy Benn. And the Seattle Kraken return on the power play for, again, the Dallas Star for the second time tonight. They can take advantage of this power play to take the lead. Possible to one would be interesting. They have 3 shots on the first power play for the Kraken tonight. Thanks so much, everybody in the chat. Back in front net, OETTINGER make another save. No rebound after Gord tried to score. Maybe not Gord. It was Eberle. You know, Edmonton have Evander Kane, right? A guy like him. Toronto have before Hyman. They let it go. I think for me, Michael Bunting is not. Michael Bunting may be at the bottom 6, but Michael Bunting is not the kind of player you're looking for. OETTINGER didn't realize Eberle was behind. Anyway, face out the left side. OETTINGER shoots out the puck, bring the puck on the left side. Recovery by Schwartz, bring the puck to Tovanen, return the puck to Eberle. Go back now to Schultz at the blue line. It's set up now by Tovanen. Don't bring the puck on the left side. Control the puck anyway. Back to Schultz. Schultz return the puck to Tovanen. Great pressure by Dallas Star. Go back to Eberle to Schultz and recovery by Eberle on the right side. But Dallas, I think, going to recover the puck and don't put the puck all the way back behind the goaltender, Grubauer, with 1:20 to go remaining on the second power play of the night. Grubauer pass the puck Eberle. The puck bouncing back a little bit. Recovery by Vince Dunn. Set up now. Dunn skating with the puck in front of the hands. Putting the puck to neutral zone. Keep the puck to the right side. Back to Devanen. Return the puck Eberle. Keep the puck to the McCann. McCann pass to Eberle on the right side. Controlling now by the Seattle Kraken to the board. Pass the puck to Vince Dunn. Kick out in front of the net. Fire puck Winberg. Tip. Eberle find a way to get the rebound. A score. And Jordan Eberle, guys, and the Seattle Kraken capitalize on the power play and take the lead back for the second time during this game. By the score 2-1. Eberle score his fifth goal of the playoff during the playoff 2023. Eberle. And that way we got right now, guys, it's 2-1 for the Seattle Kraken. Wow. That's happening all the way back over there. Eberle score, by the way. And power play goal by Eberle. I'm going to get that goal. McCann and Tovinen get an assist, guys, on that one. And we have another game. A new game. With less than 3 minutes to go remaining. Update your scoreboard, coach. I'm always update everything, Mr. Dan. Sometimes you have to upload your or refresh your browser. Then go back now on the right side. Attacking up by Adam Larson. All the puck. Shoot by the right side. Back door. Shoot the puck. Black shot. Out danger. Recovery again by Gord. Another great opportunity. We know he scored the first goal of the game. His fourth of the playoff. The puck now behind the net by Sutter, chasing. Intercept now by the Kraken. Tom the puck again deep. But finally, Dallas find a way to get puck back on defensive zone, on the neutral zone. Now the Kraken recover the puck. Don't pay puck left side. OETTINGER. Go back deep by the Dallas South. Try puck outside the zone. Intercept now by the Joe Pavelski. Battle now with Eberle, baby. I don't know. On the wall, we have now 4-player battle. The puck stuck a little bit outside the zone of the Dallas Star. Finally, go back all the way back in the offensive, chasing by Grubauer. Intercept the puck, pass the puck now to the Shack, putting puck to the board. The puck bouncing back in front of the bench of the Dallas. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone, set up by Henley. Lead the puck all the way back in the zone, pinched by the Kraken. Now hit by Robinson. The puck go back on the right side, left side of the OETTINGER. Intercept by Henley. Pass the puck to Henley. Pressure by the Kraken. The puck stuck in the neutral zone. Chasing one out by the Kraken. Recover the puck to Jordan Eberle. The puck bouncing back unfortunately on defensive zone of the Dallas Star. Go back again by Henley to Henley. Long stretch pass in front of the bench, but the puck go outside the zone and go to reset now on the right side. On the maybe on the neutral zone, I'm not sure. 125 to go remaining, guys, on this period. But meanwhile, we got a penalty there, 2 minutes for this one over there for the Seattle Kraken, and now the Dallas Stars going to apply some kind of pressure on the power play to tie the game before the end of the first period, and then Bernier got a 2 minute for slashing, I believe, and Dallas are back on the power play for the first time tonight. We know Dallas have a really good power play. Since the beginning of the playoff, a shooter puck tip in front of by Jimmy Benn. The puck will bow back to Eskenin. Kick out the puck to Pavelski. Return puck to Eskenin to the wall. At the goal line to Ben. Ben to Eskenin to the corner. Back to Ben behind the net of Grubauer. We're looking now. Go back to Eskenin. Now the puck move back at the blind. Hold the puck now by Pavelski. Pay the puck to Hans. Return the puck to Pavelski at the Eskenin. Eskenin right now way back over there. Control puck by Robinson. Robinson looking back again to Jimmy Benn. Shoot the puck. Black shot. The puck go back. Now we're pushing left and right. Recovery by Jimmy Benn. Going to set now. A whistle by the referee. And Dallas not happy about the whistle quickly by the referee on the left side. And the referee lost the puck completely, and that's happening there. Wow, he never recovered the puck. Wow, the referee was not right about that call. Anyhow, go back now on the left side of Grubauer, intercept by Olechek, but the Dallas recovery puck go behind the net, 20 front of the net, no chance. Chasing out by Jimmy Benn and McCann. The battle now on the right side of Grubauer, winning by the Dallas Stars, bringing puck in front of the net by Robinson, return the puck to Askinen, and go back now on the board. recovery by Escanen. Now contre-puck pass again to Robinson. We have 20 seconds to 29 to go to go. Pavelski try puck again. Intercept by Ben, by Hans. Hans battle for the puck now. Recovery by the goal. Bring it puck to the blind. Intercept by Escanen. Now hold for the puck now. Fire puck. Tip in front of the net. Rebound on the left side. Hans bring the puck. The Kraken intercept the puck. Larson battle with Pavelski. 10 seconds to go. Now Elisha don't play a puck. And the Kraken going to get out of the zone with 4 seconds to go to be the end of this period, guys. And that's all. First intermission at the Pledge Arena tonight at Saturday. After 20 minutes, guys, you don't believe it, but it's true. The Kraken lead 2-1 against the Dallas Star. We know that the Dallas Star guys have a lead of the series by 3-2 after 5 games. But the resume of the first period, guys, is coming. The first goal of the night for the Seattle Kraken. It came for the number 37, Yannick Gourde, for the playoff at 8:59, assisted by Tovanen and Schultz. And then 31 seconds later, it was Mason Marchand for the Dallas Star, 4 for him too, assisted by Seguin and Domi. And then at 16:46, power play goal, Jordan Eberle, ex-Edmonton Oilers, 5th of the playoff, assisted by Tovanen and Jared McCann. That's it. That's all for the number. The goal, 1 and 2 power play for the Seattle Kraken, and then 0 and 1 for Dallas. Dallas will be back at the beginning of the second period on the power play. Only 5 shots, guys, for the Dallas Star. 5 only for the Dallas Star, and 16 shots for the Seattle Kraken. You can see that's a good way or the bad way. For the Seattle Kraken, they take the lead after 20 minutes at home, so the fans are behind them. Dallas Star said, look, we got out of this period, got dominated, but it's only 2-1. We're still in the game. It's not the end of the world. Let's go back working harder for the second period. So both positive, both can have some kind of mindset positively to start the second period. And that's going to see how they're going to resolve this game after 20 minutes. Again, the Seattle Kraken 2 and the Dallas Star 1. Give you some update, guys, for the stats from the NHL, so you can see what's going on. See, realize it's all good. We'll get to the chat. We have a lot of great conversation tonight about hockey. I love it to see all the people. Steve G is in the house. Welcome back, Steve G from Colorado. Always a pleasure. Sonze will dictate the direction where the AB will go in the first round, Gary Connery. You're absolutely right about that. Whatever is Carlson, go to Columbus, or Will Smith. Now it's going to be Smith or Carlson versus Michkov for San Jose Sharks. That's the end of the story. That's it. That's all. And again, the San Jose, right? If you look about what he did for the last year, I checked a little bit Mike Grigg, the new GM over there. He picked up the team at the end of the summer last year. What he did, he traded and tried to get more picks. He tried to get more prospect. That's what he tried to do. He tried to diminish the salary cap. He sent Brent Burns. He tried to trade Erik Karlsson. Did not work. So what this red flag telling me is a team, they try to rebuild completely. And when you rebuild the team, you have 2 ways at the beginning for your foundation, right? Is to diminish your salary cap with a bad contract, right? That's the first thing. The second thing, you try to increasing the number of the pick to get more prospect and your affiliation on your hockey team. That's the 2 area. That's what you do at the beginning of your rebuilding. You have to those to get those 2. So Mike is right. He is right now. Last year, San Jose Sharks had dropped and on the board to get more picks at the end. Now San Jose Sharks have the 4th overall pick. Montreal could offer that pick for 4 to 5, and to go with maybe give them another pick in the second round or the third round. That's a little bit a cost for Montreal Canadiens. If Montreal try to go around Michkov, that's the biggest thing about that. Is it Montreal want Michkov or not? It's easy. That's the conversation about Montreal Canadiens pick 5th pick overall. It's it could be fixed in 5 seconds. If Michkov is available, Montreal say yes, we want him. What we talk here for hours. Not going to change anything. The guarantee Montreal pick him 50%, maybe 50%. I'm not sure. Yeah, any other players, Leonard, Moore, Devoski, Reinbacher, they are good hockey players, but not at the same level like the fifth player we talk about. Smith, Fantilli, Carlson, Bedard, and Michkov. Maybe the pressure, maybe the fact, at the end of the day, Michkov, if they don't pick Michkov at number 5, what would be the excuse? That's what I'm looking for. I want to know what would be the excuse. Is it the situation with over there? They expect him not be ready for 6 years. Is it because they cannot develop him properly? They will give us some excuse at the end. That's what I'm looking for. To go around that, he said we're not going to get Michkov. They can trade for that pick for 6, 7, 8. And now for that part, they can get another pick in the second round, example. That it gives them an extra pick, and then they say, you know what, we're going to be happy anyway to get Devoski, Reinbacher, Benson, Carlson, Benson, Leonard. That may be the way. But again, they will have to tell the people why they don't select Michkov. That's what I'm looking for. That's the situation with not many things around that for me when you reevaluate everything. Cole, did you look for 29, 30, 31, 32 players? I look around last night again, but it's so hard. You can put 29 over there. The problem is we don't know those names will be eligible or not. The talent is still there, of course, but you talk about bottom 6. You talk about second pairing, maybe. Third pairing, maybe. Now, the development, we never know. Maybe they get a home run over there. I don't think so. They hit a home run 26 last year with Philippe Mézard. That's how difficult it is. But the draft in 2022 was really low. Mézard will not be a first round this year. It would be a middle, maybe late second round. Because the talented draft is amazing in 2023. But we'll see what the Montreal Canadiens are going to do. I'm going to consider what's going on in the chat. What was the slasher? I heard before Russell on real days referee Luciano. I did not see it might be getting older. And attack Gargone. Leonard is fun, just under 6 foot. He is a very tough guy to play again. He's a very good skater. Can accelerate quickly, see the ice well, but sometimes gets a bit penalties about that. Yeah, for Leonard, it remind me a little bit Carter Gauthier from the Team USA last year. Gauthier is more nasty about that. But that's a big risk to take Leonard number 5. We're not going to get Quebec 2-1 against the Halifax. Kraken, Platler, perfect for the check pressure and a great defense. CG, I agree with you. For that, Lucky leave Nate a leader on the blue line. They look at loss at their own zone. Nick Pobrov is well connected back in Russia. He might have more insider info about Michkov. Yeah, of course, if that work over there, they know exactly what Michkov look like. They know his personality a little bit more to anybody. Michkov have an opportunity to watch him a lot more to anyone because he's a citizenship over there. Like a birth, but they are hard to find. Russell Lee built their team from front over back, except they're going forgot about the back, this, Coach, I understand the NFL would never allow it, but the longest contract in the league should be for 5 years. Their 8 years contract can really cripple a team if they flop, get hurt. But the key behind that in our tap to fix that problem, because the NHLPA is to get those 8 contracts at the youngest age. That's what's happening more and more. For the last 3 years, the Jack Hughes contract, the Kiru, the Sergachev, Thomas, that can go all the way. So the new wave of the NHL are going that way. Now, NHL have the owners or the GM have to say, you know what, at this organization, I'm not going to give any contract over 6 years when a player past the 28 years old. That's it, that's all. If you do that, that will helping everything. And every time you sign an 8-year contract, you give an 8 years contract after 28 years old, right? But you pay the price. Now, when you get that player at 26 years old as a UFA, the chance you get him is good, because you'll be only 33, 34 years old when he's complete his contract. It's not end of the world. But that's what it's risky to take the 8-year contract for any player. Like, the 7 year, like J.D. Miller example, or the player are 30 years old, 31 years old, and you give them a 7-8 year contract. At the end, guys, same thing with I would get good example, Jonathan Huberdeau. Signs contract at 29 years old. He's going to kick in now this year. Not last year, this year. Now he's going to be 37 at the end. You need to take advantage of the first 4 years. But look what Calgary, who they are right now. So, really big risk when you give those 8 contracts. I agree with you enough that. But on the flip side, the GM have this on his hands. So, you know what? If you don't want to come here for 6 years, go somewhere else. It will not be it will be benefit for the team that does not sign the players. Any player 29, 30 years old, this is rule number 1. We're not going to negotiate to get a contract 8 years. They can play somewhere else. Willie Snyder is in the house. Welcome back, Woody. Thanks for all the like we got tonight on a great Saturday night. Do you see my early question? Totally agree with you in our tap. Enough with the long contract. She said she would be back. Exactly. Not about what player get lazy with long-term last player running the league. Not that Batman, the channel. You thought on the addition with the 5th pick. Maybe they did not hit a home run with Mezar, but they did with Hudson and Beck. Yep. Yes, sound to be a choice. Long contract makes players feel safe and comfortable. A player should really never feel that way. It's two things about the long contract run. But yes, you talk about they feel comfortable, safe. Now, I think the word safe, I was used both of them for security. The player, when they turn 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, at that area, right? 2 things happening in their life. Usually they get married. Secondly, they start a family. So from 18 years old to 25, 26, when they become the entry-level contract, they go after that on the RFA. Then it becomes UFA. This is the biggest moment in their life. This is the biggest contract they're going to get for the career in NHL. Right? So what they're looking for is a security. Because they have a family. Because they have kids. They want to build. With that contract, what they try to do, they don't want to move a lot. They don't want to move every 2-3 years. So they try to get a clause, the no movement contract, right? Or maybe after X year, they get a choice, a 10-team example, like Nylander has. Matthew have no clause. So Tavares, yeah, I can go all the way like that, right? So that's what's happening for the players at that age. So that's part of who they are. And they deserve it. As the GM right now, they need to get a better, smarter decision about how long they want to get the player to perform with that one. Welcome back, by the way. Run with King, another moderator, Dark Initial live show. closing the eyes to something happening in the initial last few years. 20 players need to be rewarded based on the merit, passion, adding bonus, getting to experience is to hang on to the top players, adding in the bonus. Anybody check if Danny is okay after last night? Google is good. Google spoke to him today. Here we go. Take a Leonard, similar players. Mishkov is not the type of player Montreal look for in the draft pick. CG. About that one or that. One, you draft a Mishkov, you draft problem, look for Center. My best friend is a big time Leaf fan. He's gone into the again. Google. I agree, and I tab. That's how it used to be. I think a smaller contract will help players become better or more consistent because they have to worry about if they will get another contract. Now, on the flip side, I want to give you another perspective. I know say what you said, guys, you wrong a lot. But think about this. A guy got drafted 18 years old. He cannot get more than $925,000 for 3 years. That's the max he can get. Then after that, he become RFA. Let's see the first 2 years. He's increasing his contract about $3 million for the first 3 years of his contract. He scored 30, 40 goals per season. He get 80 points, 60 points, 70 points. Like this is a key example. Right? Now, you want to sign him a low contract for 5 years. During the time he's performing, but you don't pay him at the level he should get paid because he delivered the merchandise, but you book him and you lock him for 5 years. Now, after that, you're telling me, yeah, but now he can get his X contract, he get more. But now he's starting at his next contract to starting to be on the decline of his hockey career. But you guys, you're telling me you need to get more money because he signed a short contract. Does that make sense? And that's what the player doesn't want to do. He wants to get security. If something happening to him, he blow his knee, is out for the rest of his career. So for me, I don't think it's right to do that. To limit the players to low money and to low and not many years on his contract. Now, if you want to do that, you have to pay Caulfield $10 million for 3 years. Are you willing to do that? You want to pay the best player right now, you have to increasing 20 to 30% more his salary cap for 3 years contract. Are you willing to do that? Give me an answer right now. You talk about what advantage the team, but you don't talking about what is the best for the player too. I'm not the players. You are the GM. You are the run the league right now. You are all the league right now. It's all about what you try to do right now. It's only the team. The player, you have to prove it. I would prove it. I just prove it. I just scored 30 goals for the last 3 years. And I put 60 points and 5 points. I want security. I want 8 years contract. But now he said, no, we're going to go a less year. That's perfect. But now you have to double my money. Right? So for 8 years, I offer you $7.5 million. The team said, no, I want to send you only 3 years to be sure you continue to performing. I said, no problem. If I get you a 3 years contract, you have to give me $9.5 million for the 3 years. I just prove it to you. But that's the part of negotiation. That's the reason I have an NHLPA behind that. And that's the reason our RFA is limited in NHL. That's the problem there. So, anyhow, we can go all the way to another way. My point here was just give you another perspective of why the reason how this works so far in NHL. Right or wrong? And I said you are wrong, and I said I'm right, and I said you are wrong, right, and I'm wrong. I'll just give you another perspective of how the players and how the agent thinking when they sign a new contract. And I thought I was just going to say the same thing. Did not know if anything did that already. Contract should be no more of 3 years with incentive. What's being done? Mishka been held hostage, I think. Now they're asking me something. Go back now down the start, the beginning of the second period. Guys, power play. Robinson, the puck bouncing over his stick and lose the puck. And the Kraken going to get out of zone by Danev. The puck go back on Dallas. It's going to be Evan Strang, by the way. And we are, again, 5 versus 5 on the beginning of the second period, guys. Now, the Kraken attacking again, coming out the right side for the puck and miss the puck by Kadai. Big hit, again, a Dallas Star, by the way. Again, around the board, pas the other side, don't pay puck, no to zone, the puck don't pay back up, the Kraken return the puck. I like the transition. I think it's something we don't talk enough about the Seattle Kraken, guys. And the reason I said that, the reason I said that, because we think always the Devils have only the team can try to have a fast team transition, and the Kraken are the kind of team about that. Not bad what you up to, Melissa. Coach, who do you think would be the best UFA fit of 2023? But right now, one of them is Tarasenko, Woody, for that. Go back now to the left side, Dallas Star. Face off behind OETTINGER. Shoot the puck by Soucy. The puck bouncing back on the right side. Dallas side puck outside zone. Intercept by Soucy. Return puck to the wall. Go back now by Gord. Pass the point from the net by Buckstrand. Intercept by Dallas Star. Hold the puck now. The puck bouncing back all the way back on the defensive zone of the Kraken, and then recovery by Domi and battle with Schultz. Use the puck now by behind the net by Gord. Bring the puck behind the net. Go Didi. Chasing one out by the Kraken. Pass the puck now. Attacking by Gord. Coach in the direction. Hold the puck now. Gord waiting for the support. Pass the puck in front of the net to Doven. And the back door. Shoot the puck. Score. The Kraken guys score. Tolvanen, third goal of the playoff for Tolvanen, and the Kraken guys take the lead 3-1 against Dallas Star. You talk about wild playoff. That's a good reason to see that. Oh my God, 3-1 is the Kraken against Dallas Star. That's not going to be the end of the Kraken. They continue to performing, and they don't want to go eliminate. And that's happening there, guys. Tolvanen, what a great play by Gord on the left side, and Tolvanen, great pass by Buckstrand, I believe, and that's happening there for the Seattle Kraken, 3-1. Wow. Unbelievable to see that. The Dallas are attacking now. Fire puck, missed the net belly. We know that Dallas scored back earlier to tie the game, to carry the game right away. We got that. Mesa going to get look at who. Mesa's a woman. No, sorry, I need to say why. I go back now, get out of the zone by the South Carolina back to Dallas Star. Pass the puck around the board, tip by Dallas, exchange now to the Seattle Kraken. Both teams exchange the puck again, but don't play the puck behind Jake Oettinger. Go back around, intercept the Dallas Star, bring the puck around the board. Pavelski behind the puck, I think, I'm not sure. I know, recovering out by the Kraken. The Kraken look like faster, quicker tonight versus the Dallas Star. Long stretch pass by Danev, and Sutter bring the puck out of the play. With 17-15 to go remaining, guys. That's what we got. Tolvanen score is third of the playoff, assisted by Buckstrand and Gord. Wow. 3-1. The ad need to draft a Mishkov if he's there at 5. Drama is good for the chat and the channel. Here we go. When we blow out a knee, the knee, we are screwed, and that's it. We are slowly leading on the show. Nothing wrong with a fair contract bill with bonus, only basic merit play. The problem with the bonus, guys, is not a big problem, guys. I think you don't realize every time you give a bonus to the players, this bonus counts for the salary cap for the following year. So, example, you gave a contract $2 million to Monahan, and you gave him a contract for $2 million on the bonus. Excessive after what he played, no many goals, everything like that, no many game, goal, everything like that. That money have to go on the following year Like Montreal this year have $1.1 million, $1.117 million count on the salary cap for bonus. Some money go to Caulfield and any other players add some bonus. So that's a really dangerous. That's what the team doesn't want to give any bonus. Ottawa Senators refuse to give bonus because the money go for the following year. The Boston Bruins were now happening last year, this year now, with the Krejci and Bergeron, but some money go for the salary cap for the upcoming season. As long as skill is there, they deserve the money. Player who get paid big long contract. They feel like they don't have to try hard. It's like that in all sport. Think about this guy last night. Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, Nylander, Tavares, Bunting, Lafferty, Shine, Lifgren, Wool, Hole, Calf, right? All of them. They played the game number 5 last night. Do you really think no one of them did not try hard? Do you think each one of them did not try to win the game yesterday? Do you think because they make money and they said, you know what, we don't have to try, we just have to give up? I'm not sure. Do you think at the overtime they don't try to score Toronto? Anyhow, go back to the game. Dallas Star hold the puck at the blind, turn around, back again on the neutral zone. The Kraken have to accept the puck, go back to McCann, pass the puck now to the rookie, shoot the puck, he score! Unbelievable. Oettinger, guys. We talk about a goalie right now is supposed to be at his best. Wow. The Kraken score again. Kadai scored his 3rd goal of the playoff, and the Kraken take the lead 4-1. 2 we assist to another blowout. Unbelievable. I don't know what to tell you. This crazy playoff, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. It's not, I don't know. Wow. What a shot. Did you see the power of the young man? Supposed to be Shane Wright there, but Wright is not there. Kadai scored a goal. Assist by Bernier est done. Unbelievable. And Oettinger got removed. Wow. Oettinger, the young Jake Oettinger, removed of the game. And we're going to see which would. Wow. Peter Dubois make a big decision right away there. And the Kraken, the fans at the building are fired up on that one over there. This is the game over for Jake Oettinger, the young man of the 23 years old, 24 years old. Wow. If anyone want to know why I cannot go to a prom tonight, ask me. All right. If somebody defend the contract, exactly. Overpay, they are all over. Liquor. Wow. 3-1 settle Kraken. And where we got Kraken score again. All right, go back behind the net. It's up by the Dallas Star. Score bleu, don't go ahead. The coach. Exactly, look at perform. You get the bonus. Don't do too bad. Go Kraken Grooves. Yep, sorry. I don't think the Kraken can lose any team. And then it's shot 7 game. And at that 3-1 Kraken now. Last warning on putting spoiler the chat. Last warning. Kraken takes some mark Luciano. Kraken just won't go away. Bonjour, Lisa. Go back now. 14:04 to go. 4-1, guys. 19 shot. 19 shot for goal. And we have 8 shot for Dallas Star. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 4:46. Great conversation. The chat can continue pushing. 21, 22, Coach Kraken have some guys he can have been around. You're absolutely right, Ross, for sure. I agree with you about that. If Montreal gave Hoffman more bonus and less sure money, would have been better. Mr. Adam Berger is the house. What a game last night. Yes, Adam, you're absolutely about this. Interference go by the Seattle Kraken on that one. Maybe teams should have two a cap, a salary cap, a bonus cap. If you don't use all the bonus cap, is accumulated in the account the channel. Mr. Rob G is in the house. Welcome back. Early check to interference. Dallas Star back on the power play. Second time of the night. Go ahead, coach. For period was leave best Ross Wilmington. Run again. But again, guys, again, I don't think so. Which player in NHL and any sport play game and they don't get an effort? Which player in NHL are going to play only at 50% after they sign a contract? It's not happening. Stop to thinking that way. It's not happening. It's not happening. You can complain, oh, he did not score, did not performing. They try. They try. They try. They try the best they can. It's not pretty. And the Dallas Stars score, guys, and on the purple goal, by the way, and now cut the lead from 3-2. This will be a wild game, look like tonight. And the Dallas Star score, I think Pavelski again is 8 goals at the playoff, guys. Pavelski cut the lead from 3-2 by power play goal. Assist by Eskinen. Tip and funny that by Pavelski look like is below of the bar. So it's going to be a goal by the Pavelski. Pavelski is 8 of the playoff. Power play goal. So by Pavelski. For me, I just disagree. If you tell me right now the player play hockey and they don't work hard and they just gave the 50% of the I don't feel that. I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't see that. Oof. Is it over? See a review call. Look, Pavelski. We'll see. Interesting if we have a good goal or not. Confirm. The goal was good, and we move on. Well, that's where we're at. Robin, welcome back, Roger. I won't get started on that topic. Leave got screwed by the 7th referee. Go Kraken. Groves has been a crazy playoff this year. What do you think? Absolutely about this. Kraken winning games on the 7th probably. Top 4 only scored 2 goals, and that series. You're absolutely right, Luciano. Manor score only 2 goals, and Matthews get only 2 goals, and you can go that way with that. On the flip side, is it not the Panthers stop them? How many goals Barkov has? But Barkov did the details of the game. He won the face-off winning. Yeah, you're always looking for what your player does not do. But we have to look about the other side. They completely neutralize Matthews and they neutralize Marner. They shut down the line because the system of the Panthers was discovered by them and to try to minimize the players. Every playoff, guys, every playoff, you're going to find players that's not performing. And that's the reason they got eliminated. That's not a square at the effort. It's not because they don't try. They try, but other team make them to not performing. That's happening. And now a team like Toronto, the coaching staff, everybody else have to figure out, okay, why they don't performing after 3 games? What kind of adjustment we can do it? That's the reason you have a team winning, a team losing. It's not equal the effort. You're going to tell me tonight, you're going to tell me Toronto lost because they don't try. They don't make any effort. They just play, and they know they want to get eliminated. You're going to tell me when the series start for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they will say, we're not going to win the series. We're not going to work hard. We just do only play hockey, and that's it. That's all. If we win, that's okay. If we lose, that's not bad anyway. It's not a mindset of hockey players. The hockey player perform all the time. He try. But the result is not what their expectation, because the other team play better, because the other team find a way to neutralize their effort, their performing. This is all about behind that. For me, if you tell me they don't try, they don't do hard, they just play for fun, I don't know. But I see a team on the edge to get eliminated, pop up at the overtime, and they try the best they can to score a goal. Popovsky was the reason why Mathieu have maybe only one goal, or Marner have only one goal. Do you think Marner did not try last night, the game before, the game number 1? How they eliminate the Toronto? How they eliminate the Boston Bruins? Just by luck? How the further eliminate the Boston Bruins by luck? And I can go all the way like that. How they eliminate the Tampa Bay? By luck? Only because they just got lucky? For me, when you get on the effort, on the working hard, and you don't realize the sacrifice they take since they are 12 years old, they develop their skill. They work every single freaking day, hours, to shoot the puck to the net. They try to get a power skating coaches. They try to become better every single day. And then we only judge you because they not score one goal against the Florida Panthers. They are just not good players. Or they're not the good players. You tell me they don't work hard. That's the reason I'm talking that way. That's the reason that is sport. We have a winning team, a losing team. Some player that's not performing. That's not said they not try. They just cannot perform because the opponent team, or for any reason, they are not there. Go back now of the game at the right side of Grubauer. Move now, battle for behind the net. Dallas try to get a puck. Chase him out by 6 players behind the goaltender. Guys, Dallas try to get a puck. The 4th chicken, Dallas, excellent push now to win the battle. But the Kraken does not give up. But again, the line of Fresca put some kind of pressure with Kiri Vanta and Delindrea. Ran the puck around the board. Chasing out by the Kraken. Intercept again, but Dallas Star shoot the puck tip in front of the Grubauer, make a save. Rebound on the back end. Grubauer make another save. Not pushing all the way back over there. We have some kind of push with Delindrea and Schultz. And we'll get on the left side of the Grubauer. Make a big save on the back end on that one. Puck winning by the Dallas Stars. Go back Didi, shoot the puck, and then we have another face-off whistle created by Grubauer. I'm going to reset now on the left side of the right side Grubauer. That's where we got 14 shots for Dallas, 20 for the Seattle Kraken there. All right, 1-1 Dan Hashem. Kraken don't want to be eliminated. 2-2 half Halifax score. Here we go. Both teams are square at the junior, allowed to have some result about that. Kraken final, not easy. 16 matchup. Gary, that's right. Flip goal. Every line for the Kraken. Dominate your team, CG. What's up, coach? All this sport podcast is the house. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks to stop by. About this, Dawson. Yeah, welcome back, Dawson. Electronic speak less. Sorry, we're going to guess. And a tap of Leo Grubauer. Jump. Dallas need that. Dallas just scored culture. Dallas qui scored. Then 3-2 Halifax. Wow. Wow, come back right there. I know you have friends associate that follow the star Woody Snyder. Jeremy Ola, welcome back. I know I6CG. Yeah, but is a player tried that does not mean he merit a big contract. Result man a lot. But the contract goes with a number. That's how you qualify the number, right? So if you have a contract signed for $9 million because you're performing at some point. Did not review it. I cannot reward a player just based on an effort. They are to be result. Exactly. I know my staff, if they don't give me a good number, the channel. It's a tough decision. I would not mind see either team to be eliminated for John Graver. I think he's right. Look at how many guys want to play even when they hurt. Only playoff thought Devon Eyes, Hoffman. And I thought you're wrong there. Only in playoff thought Devon and I thought I think Sean Mannon want to play in Calgary last year. Hoffman has been doing this all his career, less effort, max money about that one over there. Pretty good, Hoffman. Luc Lafortune. There we go. Everybody complaining about Hoffman. Here we go. Mike Hoffman. Mike Hoffman. Luc said Hoffman has been doing this year, less effort, max money. Hoffman, 27-29, 26-22, 36-29 season NHL goal. And 5 year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 period of 6 year span that Mike Hoffman scored almost 30 goals per year. 17 and 52, that equal him another 25 goals. And then for the last 2 years, only in Montreal, he does not perform because Montreal does not score goal anyway. So at the end of the day, if you're thinking Mike Hoffman don't work hard, and he does not performing, and he don't deserve the money, but look about happening about his contract. 27 goal, 29 goal, 26 goal. You have a base regime, 22 goal 1 year. Then he come back with 36 goal, 39 goal, 17 goal, and 52 game. And then after that, he left St. Louis to go to Montreal. Montreal, he have 15 goal and 14 goal. So, I don't know. How many players scored 20 goals this year for Montreal? Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, and Josh Anderson. And I talk about result. That's what he did. And I said, I'm a big fan of Mike Hoffman. I just tried to give you fact why he got paid, because he scored goal. And if you don't work hard, that's pretty good. Do you think he got it just because he just want like he played like a beer league? I just not agree for me to say like they don't work hard. It's not for me being involved with hockey. They just I don't understand. I don't see any players that don't try hard. I don't see that. Go back to Kraken or power play. They control the puck. Fire puck, black shot, which would keep the Dallas Star guys in the game right now. Power play again for the Kraken, the third of the night. With 8:48 to go remaining on this game on the second period. Bronze eliminate themselves, in my opinion, Luciano. How many goals did Kachuk get in the series at Ross? Not many. Ross. Result made more que the effort run. Some players cannot elevate their game and the playoff per example. Go back behind the net, set up now behind by the Dallas Stars, and now we are even strength. Now we have another whistle on the left side of the Wedgwood. with 8:35 to go remaining. Okay, you're causing me a pain. Exactly, Gary. Then they should not get big bucks. I don't agree with Gary. But on the other side, if upper management job to make sure you do have the right players together, maybe you trade a manner, things change, who knows. I like that idea. I like the fact, Luciano, he said that one over there. The management have to find the right path, everything. Beckett just exited from game with 5-minute elbowing called to 2 paid nights and maybe suspension. Ouch. Owen Beck. I watched in New Jersey already talking about going home and working on getting better the next year. Power skating, putting in muscle, working on his shot. Referee also losing the game in Quebec. Luc Lafortune, a lot of cheap shot over there. Don't like other team for that. Ocarina, Rob G. And the playoff, they don't get pay, so they think they don't need to push themselves. No pain. Ross. Jordan Tyler, 32. Coach, you are looking fit as trading you nice. Thanks so much, Jordan. I appreciate that. Try my best. Keep my youngest age and talent. But you're looking very, very good. Remind me of Jacky from International Playoff. Well said, Marco. He's doing very well. A lot of great comments coming from many people watching Logan Mailloux. It's great to hear that, Marco. And sometimes, guys, in any level, right, players get it at some point. Some are more mature, some they are less maturity, but some players take a little bit longer, and sometimes take, shorter time to get what they want to be. And that's happened with Logan Mailloux. Come with confidence, come with sometimes at the right time, and that's Mailloux produce right now. Now, of course, you have all the toy about that one, Marco. That would be great. What is the coach? Mr. Pierre Martin is in the house. Mailloux one-timer, power play goal, 3-2 London. Wow. That's great to see that. And so we have all the goal. Hoffman was good and Florida. Ross Tomlin for that. Over there, shoot the puck, black shot by Dallas Star. Intercept by Kraken. Return the puck behind the net. Chasing him out. Win the puck on the board. Pinch by the Kraken. And keep up the zone behind the goaltender, which would we know OETTINGER was removed after they gave 4 goals and 19 shots. Now the Dallas Star hold the puck now, attacking now by Jimmy Benn. Try the puck around and then go back to Larson. We go Didi back to Vincent Dunn. Down to the puck neutral zone. Pinch right now by the Dallas Star. Finally, the puck bouncing back at the side, chasing by Harley. By the Kraken. Try to get the puck and intercept by the Dallas Star. The puck stuck in the wall. But finally, go back on neutral zone. We'll return the puck on the defensive zone. Dallas. Another big hit for the Kraken. Don't play puck behind the goaltender. We have a nice scene by the Iceman with 7:46 to go remaining. Nice one. 25 goal is a great season. Look, in NHL, 25 goal, look, in the last 10 years. How many players Montreal did 25 goal in the last 10 years? Not happened a lot. Only for the last 2 years, the increasing goal happening, look. Since Mailloux 7 goal now in the playoff, 4.5 for 29 goal is a joke. Look at Fortune. Mailloux is the best. Marco is, by the way. Problem is that Hoffman does not know how to play hockey, although that is pretty good. Hoffman is a selfish period. Go back around in front of net by the Kraken. Stop by the Dallas Down. Recovery by the net. Pass the puck to the wall. Intercept now by Domi. Long stretch pass in neutral zone. And now the Dallas don't play the puck behind the net. Chased by Marshman and Soucy. Go back around the board. The Kraken try to get a puck outside the zone. And finally they did on neutral zone. Pinch it, but intercept by the Dallas Down. Re-attaqué by Seguin. Fire puck. Black shot by Goaltending. Go back on the left side. Seguin battle by Marchand. Marchand kick out the puck on the left side. Should have point for net. The rebound again to Seguin. Seguin fire puck again. Goaltending make a save. No rebound. We're going to reset out the right side of the Grubauer. Taking about contract, did Lynn deserve what he got? Was not finishing a full season since 2021-2022. Halifax now take the lead 4-2. Wow. Like the French walks on Hoffman Why does not other initial asking to talk with Hoffman? Because Hoffman is slacker. Hoffman will be the new doing for next season. Yeah, so right about that. Randall Riley show everyone how available is on the one can question is a further. Oliver Bonk play with Mayo on power play. Great chemistry with him for the London Knights on a contract. Lenny is a big lazy player. Not what you giving him that money. The answer is a big no. After second period, goes Winnipeg Ice game. Go back behind the net, set up now by the Wedgwood. Don't pay the puck now by the Dallas Star. Recovery by Robinson. Pass the puck now to Sutter. Loud the puck behind the goaltender. Pavelski try to get a puck. Recovery behind the net by Odechek and Borjan. Right now they have battle with Faska. Faska find a way to get back to Pavelski. Intercept the Kraken. Going to get out of the zone. Loud the puck in the zone over the head of Sutter. Possible an icing will be the call of the linesmen going to reset all the way back on the defensive zone of the Kraken after icing. I'm going to get some update here. Sur le puck on the left side, Grubauer par le Dallas Star, go back on the left side par Winberg. Winberg try back on the zone to Schwartz, intercept par le Dallas Star. And going to regroup. Now attacking par Harley, pass the puck, tip par le Dallas, behind the net by Jimmy Benn, chasing run out by Marshman. Try to get the puck around the board, bring the puck behind to Johnson. Bring the puck all the way back at the blind, set up Dallas Star, nobody was there, go back to Lendell. And then recover the puck, pass the puck now to the D. Akapen and Penny, and recovery by the Dallas going to regroup together, pass the puck back in front of the bench of the Dallas. Don't play a puck, possibly an icing. That'll be the call with 5:27. We'll see how many games is actually played this year. That's true. It's very injury prone. The best thing Winnipeg ever did. Face off. Now on the right side of Wedgwood came in the net after the OETTINGER took the cold shower from the coach. Haniel, puck in neutral zone. Don't pay puck again by the Dallas Star. Intercept by Philippe Grubauer. Leave the puck now behind the net. Set by Dunn. Use the ball. Pass the puck to Kiki. Pass the puck now to opposite side. Intercept by Dallas. Return the puck in front of the bench. Kraken. Both teams exchange the puck. Don't play puck behind goaltender. We have outside delay. Great by the Kraken. Now Dallas prepare the breakout. Skiddy now. Pass the puck left side in front of the bench. Don't play by the Dallas opposite corner. Chasing now. Grubauer. Intercept the puck. By the way, pass to Dunn. Now Dunn right now battle behind the net with the Dallas Star. Recover the puck right away and pass the puck to opposite corner. Back to the Dallas Star. Fire puck. Black shot and then miss the net. Recover by Dallas on the board. I think it's Dooney. Return the puck behind the net. Chasing by Marshman. Marshman to Seguin. Intercept now with Donado. Marchand try to get a puck around it. Battle now on the left side. Lose his edge. Recover by Kraken. Get out of zone by Schwartz or Danev. Danev turn around again. Control the puck in front of the goaltender. Hit the puck now. Recruit and going to set up by Kraken. Pass the puck to the board. Tip by the Kraken. Great play. Don't pay puck behind the net. Chase him out by Harley. The Kraken try to get a puck. Harley win the ball. Harley set up the breakout. I like the young man Harley for the Dallas Star. Pass the puck to the side. At the point, like Long Vist does not play, by the way. And Miller. Go back now, turn around by the Kraken, attacking on the right side of Wedgwood, bring puck behind the net, chased by Tovanen, and we have a battle on the left side by Eskanen. Pass the puck to the board, intercept now by the Kraken, shoot the puck, black shot by the Dallas, recovery on the left side. Now we have battle, and Dallas find a way to get out of the zone. The puck go back on the opposite side. Harley don't play the puck neutral zone, a little bit too far. Kraken regroup, going to set up again the transition, pass again at the goal at the red line. Loud the puck the right side of Wedgwood, chasing him now behind the net, and Harley recover the puck. Harley is still on the ice with Eskanen. Pass the puck to Pavelski, run the puck around the wall, get out of the zone by Robinson, I believe. Skate across the red line, loud the puck on the goaltender. He was fast, and he go to the bench. Robinson chasing the puck, and then the Kraken intercept the puck, run the puck to the board. Pinch by the Dallas Star. The puck go behind the net and go back to Borjan. Now Borjan prepare to break out. Cross the blue line, cross the red line, control the puck, go to the blue line again, but don't be the puck behind the goaltender. Opposite side, we have an offside, look like at the blue line, going to set up with a face-off in the neutral zone with 3 minutes, a little bit over 3 minutes to go remaining on the second period. We have a TV timeout, look like. Here we go. Face off now. Going to recover for Dallas Star. Jeremy Ella. Cheer, my friend. Mr. Rick is in the house. Here we go. Do you think if Caulfield looking for a British contract is wrong things to do? Kind of risky. Yes, possible. He's looking for that. The problem we heard for the last couple of days is Caulfield ask for more money at what the Montreal Canadiens would like to give to him. That's what the rumor we heard. Is it true? I'm not sure. But we'll see. The puck behind the net is set up now by the McCann. Battle for the puck. We have 5-6 players behind the net. Go back around. Intercept by the Kraken and get out of the zone. Go back to the side. Back up to McCann. Pass the puck on offensive zone by the Kraken. Now you use the back door and back to Schwartz. Pass the puck to the board. Shoot the puck in front of the net and miss the net. And recovery by the Dallas Star. Goal at the end of the second period will pin the Dallas Star. Go back to Ben to Johnson. Johnson turn around, hold the puck now. Pass the puck to the line, set up now Akapen. Shoot the puck over, the puck go out of play. Very bad play by the defenseman. Just remember, folks, no fans, understand, no cash. The night just finished. Take on. Here we go. Let's go start Mr. Big Kane. Don't forget, get to go on the light. That'd be awesome if you can do that. Wow, impressive Tovanen, guys. A 61 game with the Seattle Kraken, 19 goals. A 142 game, he has 26 goals. I would get him a bridge at $4 million. Look, but look, he would not sign the contract at $4 million. That's simple example to it, but baseball, the franchise still need to pay fee to MLB. MLB is killing the MLB. That's the reason, honestly, guys, I left the baseball many years ago. It just doesn't make sense for me. At the end of the day, guys, for if you look about NFL, about every league, what make them to survive better and more properly? not only the fans and the stand, not only the fans and the stand, is the TV contract. The TV contract make the league richer. They make the league more money. They survive because of that. Without TV contract, they cannot do anything. Look at the NHL before they signed a contract with ESPN and TNT Sport. They barely survived many years because of NBC Sport, right? And that's the problem. The TV contract make a huge impact for the league. 5-2 Halifax, look, wow. Go back now. The game, 1 minute to go remaining on the second period. Go back to Kraken. Go Didi. Done. Return the puck to Lawson. New plus coming for Dallas Star. Go back around. Yeah. Paint the puck to the right side. Intercept now behind the net of the Witchwood. The Dallas get out of the zone. Recovery by Gord. Pass the puck to I think Tovanen. Pound the puck behind. Chased by Gord. Good hit solidly behind the net. Set up now. Battle on the right side. We have go back on the left corner. Set up by Olishak. Benny Park. 30 seconds to go. Kraken attacking now. Pass the puck in the right corner. Robinson try to get a puck around. No chance. Recovery now by Lindell. But the puck stuck between all the four players there. Then finally they're going to get out of the zone. 20 seconds to go. Back again to Rob Hands. Cross the blue line. Coming the red line. Lob the puck behind the net. Kraken intercept the puck and turn around. But the Dallas find a way to get a puck back. Don't pay puck possible. And I seen it. That'll be a call. We have 7.7 to go. Very bad play by the Dallas Star. Spark except one they play a game, no fan there, no thanks to that. Again, Caulfield has to prove that he can score 40 goals in regular season. That's money goes in the league, but not the team. Sounds good, Mel. But again, look, remember, again, it's not the way it works. Shoot puck for the Kraken with 3 seconds to go remaining, guys. And that's it, that's how. Already second period over tonight between the Kraken and the Dallas Star. The score after 40 minutes, the Kraken 4 and the Dallas Star 2. That's what we got so far. After 40 minutes. So in the second period, we have 3 goals. The Celtic Kraken scored 2 goals back-to-back at 1:34. Delvonen assisted by Buckstrand, Gord. Then at 4:23, Carly scored assisted by Bernier. Done. Finally, at 5:37, Babalski power play goal. 8 of the playoff assisted by Eskinen and Robinson. And that gave them 12 shots for the Dallas Star and 8 for the Seattle Kraken. 1 and 2 power play for the Dallas and 1 and 3 for Seattle Kraken. That's conclude, guys, the 40 minutes between both teams. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to get back with more update for the stats. Finally, we got the only 17 shot for the Dallas Star, 24 by the Kraken. It should be 4.5. It should be able to pay. Gotta go 4.5. Yet, go Grows. Caulfield need to play a full season to get the big contract, not a half season. Need to prove his durability before getting the big bucks. Go Kraken. Which would need to hold that for Ross Bonizon. Yes, he have to do that for sure. Two goal quickly for the Kraken at the beginning of the second period could be the turnover of the playoff of the game tonight. Our third team, Toronto, and or ever beat Dallas. Grows the goal said that. One game tomorrow night, guys. The Edmonton Oilers. The game is at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. This is shocking me. I cannot believe it. Is it because they have some kind of basketball game tomorrow night? Cannot understand that. 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Unbelievable. Wow. Done with Mayo and drop green along tag. Those it was funny. Can we have the camp going? That do okay. Demi, I'm a fan of the Kraken, my favorite team. Congratulations, Tammy. Possible to go game number 7. All days look gross. I expect that you're voting for the Kraken. We have new subscriber Tina Freebie Review. Welcome in the house, Tina, at the Hockey Nation Live Show family. New member tonight, Game 7. Here we go. Maybe that's the reason I don't follow basketball at all, but the network control everything. Gross. I expect you're working for the Kraken. Yeah, I don't know. I feel for this 10 o'clock calls what you can expect at the Vegas and the Oilers game. I think Edmonton is going to respond very well. I think Edmonton is going to try to, I think Vegas now will be funny. Pierdangelo and Nurse coming back on the lineup tomorrow night. Again, the game yesterday is show 4-3, but Vegas play, 3 goals and what? Spend 2 minutes maybe, and then after that Edmonton tried to come back, but it was not good enough. We have to give credit for Vegas. They tried to block, Edmonton guys. If you look about the underlying number, it's all about power play. If Edmonton want to win tomorrow, if they want to win the series, if they want to go all the way, they have to score 5 versus 5. They have to produce 5 versus 5. If not, it will be hard, and they have to be better in defensive zone. For sure. That would be my expectation. They are Western team. They are not going to switch things up for the Eastern people run. But they did tonight, no? Seattle Kraken, the game started at 7 o'clock. Is it not 4 o'clock afternoon? And Seattle? Nicolas de Goubi Bono, welcome in the house. Are we winning? Tell me, yes. Basketball is boring too much. Drama. Des essais sur retard. J'avais un problème avec ma souris. Ah, pas de problème, mon Nicolas. Merci d'être arrêté. Is the game and Edmonton, Luciano. Coach, I don't understand this Dallas team. They have more talent and better goalie. I think they are blamed with the fire from letting this game number 7. At the end of the day, Paul, if you think about, again, guys, it's the little things, right? The little, what make a series that way or to another way. Think about that. Game number 1, Jake Oettinger was really not great. Kraken win. Game number 6 went out. We don't know what's happening. But Oettinger removed. Not good. 2W again means the Seattle Kraken is going to get on the 3 game where it's really because of the performing goaltender. Luke Bobrovsky, the reason they beat the Boston Bruins. A big performance of Bobrovsky the last 3 games he played. Look what he did against Toronto Maple Leaf. He's one of the reasons why I believe Florida beat the Toronto Maple Leaf. And that's happening every series. There's something happening where change the momentum and then make a team believe and then go all the way. Whatever you are more talented, Kraken play as a team unit, like like Hurricane and the Florida Panthers. That's the reason why they're going to make the final, the Eastern Conference. Very important. Always. Yep, so right there. You're welcome, Ross. Edmonton run. Evan Strang scoring is very that. What Captain Kirk is that was settled. It's proving team a shot never tie. Yep, sorry about this. I just checked Evan calendar for Edmonton area, and only NHL game there tomorrow. No other events. So you have to be relate for ESPN, I believe, because it's rare. Only one game, and the game start at 10 o'clock. It's rare. I never see that. They have a conflict with the TV for sure. I could be wrong here, but I think I'm pretty sure. On the fence, again, yes or no? The Kings. I don't know. Look, I lost the subject. If Edmonton done King, I don't know. Look, Bobby is playing. Yes, Ross. Real deal. Let's cheer, my friend. Referee was bad yesterday in the Leaf game. You agree, coach? Paul. For me, a referee, guys, it is what it is. You can complain. You can be okay. I just feel like whatever it was bad. I think Toronto can have no excuse there. Toronto should win that game if they want to play again tomorrow, right? It's not because the referee that the Toronto lost the series at the end. That's the reason why I said, Paul, for me, performing of the referee, I just let it go because never going to be perfect at the end of the night. I think for me, Toronto did not capitalize on the important moment of the series when they need a goal. 2 of the 4 game W win by the Florida Panthers on overtime. They did exactly what they did against Tampa Bay Lightning. Those huge games changed the momentum of the series. They get those kind of W. It is what it is at the end, Paul. Our goalie can win a cup. Look at Dryden 1971 Cruise. Yep, sorry. Referee would be bad through the end. And that's exactly, look. That's what. Yeah, Edmonton is done. Hey, Captain. Oh, then not me. Not then. Okay, then not me. You're welcome, Paul. Yeah, Coach Bobby Kill, leave, not the ref. Again, Edmonton, a run, and I'm sure many of you guys, every time, you never know, right? This is a wild playoff 2023. If you go with the logic of what's going on, what's happening, you think, okay, because it just makes sense to me. And that happened right now, surprise after surprise. We said all playoff, the Carolina Hurricane not going to make it. They cannot score goal. They score goal. We never thought the Florida Panthers were going to beat Toronto and Boston, 2 of the biggest offensive in the NHL. They beat them, right? We never thought the Kraken was going to beat Colorado. They did it. We never thought Kraken could get game number 7 and maybe beat Dallas. I never think about that. And now we never thought the Edmonton was going to lose against Vegas, right? Because Vegas had no goaltender. Right now they take the lead 3-2. Just a wild playoff 2023. I said Vegas and 7 for what is worth. Look at, of course, Edmonton is done. They need the Canadian team out of the big money game. Upset right now. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. Nothing personal stuff. Here we go, guys. Going to be back right away on the TV timeout here. I did not take any timeout yet. There we go.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Princess, I'm not
Round one.
to deserve your loyalty. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You just made my day. You 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 made my
Here we go. The watermelon is over. Mishka will be at the draft in Nashville. Yeah, he's going to be there. The hardest game to win is game number 4 in the series. I expect the Oilers to give it to Knights tomorrow night. Jordan Eberle. You make my day. One, you play golf with the leave. Here we go. Willie Snyder is back in the house. We want to thank all the moderators in the chat tonight. We appreciate a lot for your support of the Hockey Nation show. And don't forget, tomorrow night now, we will be back at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Shocking. Well, it'll be Monday morning here. So maybe Cole can go out tonight. I'm just kidding. Jeremy Allard is in the house. Don't forget, if you follow my Frenchie and Talon, I make another video yesterday, or today. And I'll be back tomorrow morning, guys, at 11 o'clock with Marco Larabe for the Ab Branch Your Sunday Rendezvous. We're going to talk about the playoff, the Montreal Canadiens, and, of course, the result of the NHL draft happening last Monday. And we're going to talk about Trenton, why they got eliminated this week. What's the next for the situation with the New Jersey Devils and the Toronto Maple Leafs. And maybe tomorrow night we're going to see if the Edmonton going to be eliminated or not. We're going to set up the third player. We're going to restart very soon. The Kraken take the lead, guys. 4-2 after 40 minutes. Mishka would be surrounded with a Russian bodyguard. Let's go, Kraken, North America. Welcome in the house directly for Facebook. Good luck for your team. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. Yeah, possible. Look. Don't forget the draft, June 28, June 29, NHL draft. If you want to follow that draft, come to check it with the Hockey Nation show. We're going to have some people talking about hockey for sure. Marco in our tap and many of you in the chat. Here we go. Third period going to start, guys. Bonne troisième période pour tous les amis. Go back now to the Kraken. Pass the puck. Did he use the board of the board? Tompé now for the Kraken. The puck go back. No icing. The Dallas Star try to get a puck outside. It's also the Kraken. Fire puck. Which one make a save with the blocker. The puck bouncing back on the hair. And intercept for the Dallas Star. Robe. Pass the puck to Hans. Hans will now pass the puck to the side. 2-1 for the Kraken. Pavelski score the puck. He hit the crossbar. And it's going to make an empty net on behind the net. Oh, wow. This is happening right away at the beginning of the third period. Pavelski tried to score his 9th goal of the playoff, hit the crossbar, the puck bouncing in front of the net in the crease, Eskinen an empty net, and he completely missed the net. Maybe it was tipped by the Kraken players, but again, wow, shocking to see that about this shot from the Dallas Star. Anyhow, Kraken recover puck, bring it back to Larson, go DD, turn around, and now the Kraken try to get around. No call on that one, no interference. So go back to that enough, I believe. Hold the puck now to lose the puck, recover Kraken. That would be the call, I believe. And we'll go to see if it's right or not. Wow. We'll have to see the replay of the Pavelski hit the crossbar on that one over there. And now, Eskinen tried to score with a rebound with the legs. They want to stop the puck right away back over there. Wow. No penalty anyway. Go back now. Thank you, the channel. We are where we are is in a tap. Yeah, Devon, the channel. Devon, thank you, the channel. We're on the comment, the channel. Willie, Devon Avalanche. I think I have more thing to worry about. Okay, it's happened in the live. Go back now on the right side, Goaltending. Chasé par Dallas Star. Le Kraken est sur le puck. Buck c'est again sur le puck. Black shot again by Goaltending with the blocker. Go back behind to Backstrom. Bring the puck. Intercept by Marshman in front of the net. That tip. No shot. The puck bouncing back. The Kraken try puck outside the zone. Finally, he did. Go back in front of the bench of the Dallas. The puck slightly back in defense. All the back to Harley. Pass the puck now to Marshman. Turn the puck in neutral zone. Intercept by the Kraken. Danev. Go back to the D. Holy check. A long stretch pass for our side. Intercept by Dallas Star. Going to recovery. Go back DD. Eskinen pass the puck to the wall. Dallas attacking now. Control the puck on the left side. Bring the back door. Pavelski in front of the net. Try the puck. Miss the net. Part of tic-tac-toe between Haynes and Pavelski. Go back now for the Dallas. Intercept the Kraken. Use the board. Pass the puck neutral zone. Cross the red line. Load the puck on the left side of the Wedgwood. Will be interesting, guy, if the Dallas score a goal. It'll be fun for watching the rest of the game. Anyhow, go back on the right side, Goaltending, intercept by Rensdown, leave the puck to the wall, return the puck, reverse, long stretch pass by the Kraken, neutral zone, tip the puck behind Wedgwood, recovery by Akapen, intercept the puck in front of Schwartz, pass the puck down the south, load the puck neutral zone, the puck bouncing back, and then the Kraken all go to recover the puck, go DDD. Reset on neutral zone, give up the puck to the Dallas, but the Kraken intercept, dump the puck again by Wedgwood. We just crossed the 17 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Landell, long stretch pass now, tip by the Dallas, return the puck behind, the puck go out of the play. We're going to reset now on the right side of this puck, go outside the zone, on the right side of Goaltending. Sorry about that. We're going to reset now give us some update face off. 35-8 for both teams so far. Go back now on the right side of the goaltender. Pass the puck now to Harley. Pass the puck to the board. Reset by the Kraken. Allow the puck to the left side of the Dallas Star. Escanin battle for the puck all the way. But now able to try to get the puck. And the Kraken hold the puck. Go back to Schultz. Pass the puck right side. Black shot by the goaltender. Wedgwood. No rebound. Go to reset a face up at the right side of the Wedgwood. Willie, I'm trying to expand my hockey knowledge beyond just the New Jersey. All good, my friend. That's the way to become a yum yum. Michel Cournoyer. Winner. There we go. Go back now on the right side of the Dallas. The Kraken win the puck and drop the puck behind. Intercept by Ryan Sutter, the veteran Sutter. Go back to the back again on defensive zone. Neutral zone by the Kraken. Return the puck behind the goaltender. Intercept again by Sutter. Go DD. Now don't put the point in front of the bench. They'll go back all the way back. Possibly that you see will be the call about that one over there. Going to a set with 16 or 3 to go. Face off now on the left side of the right side of the Wedgwood. Recovery by the Dallas Stars. That's the puck to the board. Now Mashman try to get a puck. Kraken intercept. Lob the puck behind the goaltender. Chasing by Borgstrand. Leave the puck to Eskenin. Pass the puck to the board. Now go try to get a puck. Return the puck behind the goaltender. And then Kraken cycling the puck behind the net. Chasing by Sutter. Finally Dallas try to get out. Seguin long stretch pass. Pass the puck to the left side. Domi pass the puck right corner. Intercept by Mashman on the right corner, and then the Kraken with the ball. Go back now in neutral zone. Pass the puck in front of the bench for Dallas. Attacking by the Kraken. Change the direction. Hold the puck by Henley. Henley ball now on the left with Gold, maybe, I'm not sure. Or Tovenen. They'll go with McCann. Intercept now by the Dallas Star. Go back DD by Harley. Harley control the puck now. Skate the puck in neutral zone. Tip the puck now by the Dallas. The puck bouncing back in front of Grubauer. At the last minute, intercept the puck and going to restart on the left side of Grubauer after the shot of the Dallas Star. I have a show tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We're going to hockey talk. Here we go. Of course, after, Vincent will be there. Here we go. 1920. Face off now. Winning by the Seattle Kraken. Lob the puck into the zone. The puck bouncing back in front of the bench. Intercept now by Robinson. Pass the puck in the corner. Hand chase the puck with Pavelski. The puck go back out. Intercept the Dallas. They go back to opposite corner. We got recovered by Harley. Harley control the puck. Shoot by tip in front of it. But intercept by Kraken. Goals. Pass the puck into the zone. The puck bouncing back. All the way back on defensive zone of the Dallas Star. We have a battle behind the net. And finally, the Dallas going to get out of the zone. Ballon neutral zone by Pavelski. Pass the puck to Robinson. Keep the puck to opposite side. Attaqué by Eskenin. Eskenin trying to play now on the back end. Putting point in front of it. Intercept by Schultz. Give the puck to the left side. And now the Kraken try to get outside the zone. Intercept by the Dallas. Back again to Eskenin. Eskenin pass the puck behind to Bro. Ends. Pass the puck Eskenin. To go back in front of it. Tip save by Grubauer. Nothing happening there with 14-18 to go. The Dallas try the best they can to score one goal to capitalize. But nothing happening. Great. Grubauer stopped the puck right away. Let's go Star, Pierre Martin. That's what we got. Wait for the puck start. Face off on the left side of Grubauer. 14-18 to go remaining. Luc Lafortune, any update for the score, Quebec Halifax? Dan, any report about the game and WHL? I think someone was following the OHL. I don't know, it was Luciano or someone gave us some score. Oh, it was Marco earlier about Mayu. Go back now on the left side, attacking par le dollar store, but the Kraken try par la saison, and they did it. Most 2-1 for the Krakens coming on the right side. The puck, well, great patch checking with Dallas to kick the puck, but the Kraken has tried to get a puck intercepted by Eberle, but the Dallas is still the puck now. They're going to reset their break out. The puck in neutral zone, turn around by the Kraken, and now try back by Jimmy Benn, but lose the puck at last second, and the Kraken return the puck. Go back now. Both teams exchange the puck. Johnson try back around, intercept now by the Kraken. By Vince Dunn behind the net, pressure, and now great stick by Larson. Possible there. We have a penalty. Wyatt Johnson, guys, make a lot of great play for the Dallas Star, the 25 overall pick. Now the Dallas Star going to return on the power play for the third time tonight. They score 1 and 2. Can they capitalize on that one? Will be interesting to see that if they can do that. 2 minutes for Old Dane, by the way. That was a call. Debut time out. Thanks so much, Melissa. Wow, the Peterborough guys scored 2 goals in the third period, and they beat the London Knight at London Knight by the score 4-3. Wow. Mayu have a goal for the London Knight. Robinson, Hayes, McCoy, and Robinson again score for Peterborough guys. So the Peterborough score, wow, and win by the score 4-3. That's what we got the last update about this game. That's it. That's what we do here, the Hockey Nation Show. We try to provide the best we can, all information. We set a pretty big score on my heart from losing the 2-game Stanley Cup Avalanche. Then they got for me. Go back now, play for the Dallas Stars. Try to puck around, intercept the Kraken, but no chance. The Dallas go Jimmy Benn back in the back door. The puck bouncing back, go back at the blind, set up by Scannon, return the puck to the wall. Go back now to Ben. Ben pass the puck now to Robinson. Back to Ben. Ben looking out. Back again at the blind. Set up by runs on the back door. Robinson missed the puck again. Go back in the corner. Check by Pabaski. Intercept by Kraken. Get out of the zone. The puck go back slowly by Escanen in front of the bench. Escanen chasing by Kraken. Let's keep the puck behind the net. Control the puck. Long stretch pass into the zone. Set up now by Hans. Intercept by Kraken. And go to get the puck at 1 minute to go. 10 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Less of 13 minutes to go. I don't know, any 18 years old beside you will know that song. Nice coach. You're the cash, look. Go back on the board, back by Pabaski, intercept by the Kraken, attacking on the right side, hold the puck now. On the right side, attacking now. Moles wrap up by the Kraken, hold the puck all the way back, and show the puck go out of the play. With 45 seconds to go remaining, the power play of the Dallas go nowhere. 12:27 to go remaining on the third period. We have concert. Nice call, you're like, gosh. Avalanche, Terry, what sound do you know? That must have been some celebration, Woody. The one Tanguay was the big here in game number 7. I was downtown Denver. When we won, Alex Tanguay, coach with the Detroit Red Wings. What a great hockey player. Did not do well with Montreal, but played only 1 year. Face off now on the left side of Wedgwood. Recovery by the unit number 2 now for the Dallas Stars. Sutter is on the ice. Pass the puck to Dadonov. Return to that Sutter. Loud the puck behind. Chased by Johnson. Dadonov on the wall. Intercept now at the blind by Domi. Pass to Sutter. Return to Domi. Back to Sutter. Sutter Segap now. Pass again to the right side. Back to Seguin. Seguin now go back a little bit more. Back to Dadonov in front of net. Johnson should have puck to Danny. Missed the puck. Go out, try to get the puck. Then intercept by Sutter. Return the puck behind to Domi. Hit on the left side. Now Larson try puck around. Johnson chasing the puck. Recovery by Kraken. 10 seconds to go. Intercept now by Seguin. Pass the puck to the wall. And the Kraken going to get out of the zone. Go back on the left side. And don't play the puck again. I'll go to reset behind the goaltender of Sutter. Evan strength right now, guys. 11:35 seconds. Gold playing amazing, great play. And the puck moving up behind the goaltender of the Seattle Kraken. Pass the puck to the wall. Go back Didi. Set up by Borgian. Pass the puck to the wall. Then intercept by the Dallas. Mashman pass the puck. They didn't interact. Shoot it by black shot by Kraken on the transition. Pass the puck now to Eberle. 2-1 for the Kraken. Attacking Eberle. Shoot the puck. He score and beat the Dallas goaltender Wedgwood. And that way, guys, the Seattle Kraken are pushing game number 7 at the Dallas Star Arena at the American Airlines. God is still on the pain of the bench. That's something we have to follow up. But again, Bernie, the rookie Bernie, scored a goal. Woof, this is going to be hurt, like I said, and could be maybe the end for the Dallas Star tonight. I don't see the Dallas come back with 3 goals to tie the game. Again, another goal. Bernie, third of the playoff, a stay by Eberle. And another turnover, create that, the goal. Wow. Bernier. Here we go, 5-2, guys. I guess I think Organization Confidence is done because of that. Lucky, like, thanks so much to the channel. We need to stick to the game. Be interesting to see if Dallas get back. Well, not forget it. Yeah, so right about that. Now Grubauer, battle for the puck. We have Dylan Drap at battle with Don. 11:01 to go remaining, guys. Some kind of pushing between everybody. There we go. Dinit and Surreal. Thought to the heart. Yeah, what said Ross? I agree with you about that. Thanks everybody for all the likes we got tonight for everyone. We appreciate that. And we'll be seeing. And that's what's happening there. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow morning, we have at Bronx, your Sunday rendezvous. We'll be back at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Join us live. Marco Larabie will be the guest tomorrow night. And we wish, of course, a happy Mother's Day for everyone that knows mother. Maybe we have some in the chat if you are. Happy Mother's Day. If you are not, maybe celebrate with your wife or maybe celebrate with your mom. She's still alive. If she's not, just take a time to remember them, what they accomplished for you. And from the Hockey National Show, happy Mother's Day. Go back now, defensive zone, which would make a save. Rebound on the left side, attacking by the Kraken to opposite corner. Chasing the puck now, and the Dallas try to back outside. Game over. See you. Game number 7, le channel. And attends, il promet ça là. What fell? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Getting Ross. Go back on the right side with 10:22 goals remaining on the third period. Another thing, guy does not want to die, the Seattle Kraken. Another great story about the Wild 2023 playoff. Yep, right. My mom passed away 2018. Still in my heart. Go back down to the zone. The puck winning by the Kraken and lob the puck from the bench all the way back on defensive zone. Dallas recovery by Jimmy Benn. Hold the puck now, return the puck. Kraken intercept, but finally dumping the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Set up by Adam Larson. Go Didi and from the bench, a tip again. Intercept the Dallas Star. We're going to have game number 7 Monday night, guys. So no stop with about 5 minutes to go. Marco. Awesome. Marco, it was 4-3 when we check. Mother, our backbone. Yeah, well said, Marco. The Chancellor, I guess that should be an absolute war. Go back and around the bench. Intercept par le Kraken, par le Dallas Stars. Show the puck. Block shot by Shows in front of Seguin. Go back on the left corner of the goaltender, Grubauer. Battle with Max Domi. Domi try puck in front of net. No chance. Kraken get out of the zone. Attacking now in the neutral zone. Kick out the puck to Buckstrand. Kick out now for Schwartz. Schwartz draw the puck. Shoot the puck. Witchwood make a save. No rebound. We're going to a set now on the left side of the Witchwood with a TV timeout. Pierre, that's good. That's good. You remind him. I think Game 7 would be great. Game 7 is good for the channel. You're absolutely right, Luciano. What about who is the team? It's fun as hockey fans, by the way, watching game number 7. There we go. We have a TV timeout right there. We update all the... Kraken took out the Avalanche Game 7 on the road. They will do it again with the Dallas Stars. It could really happen about this safety. Some of you said always that Kraken already the team could be all the way in. Someone said Seattle versus Florida at the final. The only winner of that series is going to be the people put their money on those two teams to win the Stanley Cup. Question now, how do you go with OETTINGER Game 7 big decision? No, this channel. You have to go with OETTINGER. Yeah, that's right, Pierre Martin, game number 7. Think about this guy. It's like, think about that way. Carey Price, bad game, you remove him, you bring Samuel Montembeault, example, right? Or Pedro Budaj, or whatever, back on number 2. And then you have game number 7. Do you start with Carey Price, game number 7, or you go back with your goaltender number 2? Same thing right now. OETTINGER is the Carey Price for Dallas Stars. She could teach live absolutely about this look. Backbone of the people or for the mom. Was said, look, wish the best for you, mom, by the way. Face out on the left side of the Kraken, Dallas battle for the puck behind the net. Intercept now by Tovernin, I believe. Eberle seems to be getting better with age, similar career to David Perron. Yeah. Another Edmonton Oilers. Eberle control on the right side. Bring the puck around the board. Pass the puck behind. Intercept now for Dallas. Eberle was straight to Edmonton Oilers, to Islanders. Then go to the Kraken. Get on the unpredicted draft list. Dallas is the same situation Boston was deciding on who to put in the net. Go back and find it at the right side. Intercept by the Kraken. Shoot the puck in front of net. Black shot. Vince Dunn shoot the puck again. Black shot is out of start. The puck bounces back to opposite corner. Get out of the zone. Intercept now by the Kraken. Wenberg brings the puck to Dunn. Dunn in front of the bench. Don't play puck at the right side of the OETTINGER. My mom loved her past 3 years at 97. Wow. 97 is a good live. Look, this bad night. It would be ready. My mom was 87, I believe. Nice, very good live. Hope so. I would just see Dallas go through instead of Seattle. Yeah, me too. Face off now on the left side. Dallas scored a goal, by the way. I don't know how they did that. Kervika scored a goal for the Dallas Star. Five to 3. Kerventa. Less than 7 minutes ago remaining on this game. Face off now on the goal of the Kerventa. Dallas still close, still has a chance to win. They went on. Can you squeeze me? So go back now on the left side. Go battle for the puck now. Go around it. Loud the puck behind it. Intercept Dallas Star. Hold the puck in front of the net. Shoot the puck a bit. Very bad play by Gore, but Dallas gonna capitalize. Skating now by the Dallas. Attacking now. Shoot the puck. Go back in the corner. Recovery by Bookstrom for himself. Battle for the puck on the right side. Intercept by Rob Hands. Pass the puck now to Landell. Landell hold the puck at the goal line. Reset. 6 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this third period. 5-3 for the Seattle Kraken. Imagine $1 at Saskatchewan. One thing we said to the Dallas Star, guys, Dallas Star, they never have a chance to draft low. They always been, for the last couple of years, between 20 to 32. And you look about the draft pick for the last 4 years, you'll be impressed by what they got. I think the lowest one the last couple of years is only Ty Dellandrea. But look, the pick number 25th, 27, it's always been solid. Go back now, Kraken, hold the puck a little bit more, returning the puck on defensive zone, going to reset all the way back. And go for another breakout. Don't play upon neutral zone. Intercepted by the Dallas. Pinching right now by the Kraken, going to regroup. Still Adam, welcome back. Dan, welcome back, by the way. Go back behind the net. Set up now by the Kraken. Use the board. Go back to Alan Wember. Wember battle for the puck on the right side. Intercept by Eskinen. Eskinen battle for the puck on the right of the Wedgwood. Pass the puck behind to Sutter. Back to Eskinen. Less than 5 minutes to go remaining. Final contents coming soon. Don't play puck per Marchand. The Kraken intercept. Going to regroup all the way back by McCann. Pass the puck to the wall. Back to Didi. Shows. Pass the puck to Olishek. Hold the puck more. Return the puck to Shows. Pass the puck now to Danev. Danev loud the puck behind goaltender, which will intercept the puck now. Leaves the puck behind, go to back the right side, Akapen. Intercept the Dallas Star. Long stretch pass. Intercept now by the Kraken. Now we have no icing. If shoot the puck in front of the net. Save by which way have some kind of pushing in front of the net. Now going to get out of the zone. By the Kraken, go all the way back on the right side, chasing the puck by the Dallas, by the Kraken intercept, skating the puck around by Bernier. Bernier recover the puck, going to reset, regroup, new players coming for the Dallas Star with 4 minutes to go remaining on this game. Can we get game number 7? And the next 4 minutes, we're going to hear that for that. Now we have an empty net, guys, for the Dallas Star. Empty net right now for the Dallas Star by, at the right side of Goaltending, chasing right now by the Star on the corner. We have 4 players for the wall for the Star. Hands, travaille par la saison, intercept par Elishak. Travaille par le balle, great patch checking, kick out par le Dallas Star. Keep the puck in the zone. For the Kraken, try to get a puck outside the zone, use the board, don't play puck all the way back on defensive. The puck bouncing back, miss the net barely. Recovery now by the Dallas Star, recovered by Robinson. Robinson try the puck back, go at the goal line, and now hold the puck a bit longer. Return the puck to D. Intercept now by the Kraken, battle with Harley. The puck stuck under the players. Go back around by Eberle. Eberle battle for the puck. Go back, we have whistled, by the way. Go back on behind face-off on the defensive zone. Rudolph, welcome back in the house, Rudolph. It's time for what? Final countdown at the Hockey Nation Live show with a little bit, 3:25 to go, maybe. The score, the Seattle Kraken 5 and the Dallas Star 3. If the Seattle Kraken win tonight, we have game number 7. It's Monday night. Be live, come back with us. I'm going to do the game live, play-by-play. And we'll see if they can continue to move on to game number 7. So it'll be the second time series for the Kraken to push the opponent team all the way to the game number 7. We know they eliminate the Colorado Avalanche on the road, a big W. And now they will try to do the same thing with the Dallas Star. Face to elimination, so far, the Kraken are 1-0. With the W tonight, it will be 2-0. And again, number 7 will be the third time attempt they face to elimination. Can they continue to go move on to round number 3 of the final now Western Conference? They were going to wait for the winner between the Edmonton and the Vegas Golden Knight. Eberle Warrior sacrificed his body with a puck under him. Yep, sorry about that one. As a final countdown, yep, sorry about this. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. We appreciate all the likes. Don't forget, again, tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock at Brunch, your Sunday Rendezvous with Marco Larabie is going to be with us live. We want to thank all the moderators of the Hockey Nation show tonight to be with us. And because I have no other game tonight, we're going to be a quick out of the game tonight after the game. Anyhow, the Kraken, we wait for the puck drop. We have a TV timeout and go from there. Really physical game, by the way, tonight. 47 hit by the Dallas Star. Was behind on that one. 41, 4, and 21-15. Go back now behind it. Dallas win a face-off. The goaltender back between the pipe. Go get out of the zone. And Dallas try to get a puck around it. Don't play puck in the left corner by Grubauer, chased by Larson and Robin Hands. Recovered by the Dallas Star. Didi set up now by Eskinen. Hold the puck more. Eskinen's coming out. Shoot the puck. Grubauer make a save. Rebound behind the net. And front of Babinski got hit solidly. Babinski went out, got a cross-checking right away. No call about that one over there. And now the call right away, I believe. And now the goalie lost his helmet too. So Ontario has an amazing record after a loss. Quebec score 5-3 Halifax at 3 minutes left. Wow. You have no question. You have no interference for Seattle Kraken. And wow. MSU is in the house. Welcome back in the house. Thanks so much to be with our Canadian show. Don't forget to click on likes. Rough for Patrick to close out his coaching career in Cuban with a championship. Look, I think it'll be well done for him. Last 2 expansion team could face each other. Interesting, Luciano. Wow. You're absolute about this one. Well, if some of the Red Wings player a prospect doing well so far in the World Championship for MSU. Face off now on the left side, Goaltending. Dallas play an empty net so far, 6 versus 5. Shoot point for net, the rebound, the left corner, recovered by Jimmy Benn. But now we still have 2:29, still a lead by 2 goals. The Kraken go back to the blind, set up now by Eskinen, walk the wall, the blue line, pass the puck to Hans, return the puck Eskinen, return to Hans at the goal line, at the wall, return the puck Eskinen, pass the puck towards a fire puck, black shot by Kraken, go back to the left side by Robinson, intercept by Kraken, intercept now by Eskinen with a glove, return the puck behind Goaltender, back again to Kraken, Jimmy Benn, 25 again, tip by Robinson, return the puck in the corner, chasing out by the Kraken, pass the puck to opposite corner, now the Kraken attacking, loud the puck into the zone, the puck bouncing back and find of the defensive zone of the Dallas Star. The Dallas Star going to regroup the way they set the breakout. Hans return the puck behind Goaltender, Grubauer chasing the puck better with back, intercept the Kraken, use the puck, intercept with Ben to the wall, Ben to Robinson, pass the puck to the blind, nobody was at the blind by Robinson. That's a good series for Jason Robinson, chasing by the Kraken. Eskinen recovery puck, turn around and get it the puck now out of the zone. 1:30 to go remaining on the third period, still 5-3. The puck don't punch it behind the net, pinching by the Dallas. The puck stay in the zone. Kraken try to get outside zone. They did it. The puck in front of the bench of the Dallas. Attacking now, no goalie for the Dallas Star. Bucks trying to get the puck. Harley figure out the puck again. The Kraken, Bucks tram look like the Clark Gillies of the 1983 for the New York Islanders. Anyhow, Harley with the puck now, cross the line. The people are stand up in the Pledge Arena and the Seattle Kraken. It's fun to see those fans cheering. And definitely Kraken attacking now. A breakaway by Jordan Eberle. Finally put the puck in the net and the bonsai. And that's all, guys. This game is over. And now we're going to go back at the American Airlines Monday night. Again, between both teams for game number 7. Jordan Eberle, the veteran Eberle, scored an empty net and gave that goal to the Seattle Kraken, guys. Wow. It's crazy. Can we get game number 7 tomorrow night too with Edmonton and the Vegas Golden Knights? Why not? Why not to go both series of the Western Conference all the way to 7 game? That'd be great. Have a good night, Melissa. And North America, you're welcome. Congratulations for your team, by the way. And then Kraken just scored an empty net. Dan said, Sebastian Cossa has been a brick wall for the Wally, so eventually losing forward for him to make his way up to Grand Rapids next year. Possibly got a chance in Detroit. I don't know about that. MSU Cossa, East Coast Hockey League. We have to be, it's just a double A league. I was shocked he was not an American Hockey League. For me, it was a disappointed. But we'll see if he's going to respond next year. The Dallas try to score again with 34 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this game. Take some of all the likes. No, he did not play under Marco. He played on the East Coast Hockey League. Shocking. Face off now on the right side of the Grubauer with only 30 seconds to go. Kraken are and then look. Crazy Story Coach, what do you think? Fun series too. There you go, 6 strikes for Halifax. Wow, they tied the series 1-1. 20 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this period. It will be the end. We're going to have another game, game number 7, guys, all the way to the American line Monday night. Join us live. I don't know the time of the game because we don't know. We have some kind of push left and right with 9 seconds to go remaining, guys. Left and right. Well, we see what happening. The fans are cheer up. Kivi Renta in the middle of this with the Fasca. And that's what we got so far. Delendria. Hope to rebound. Good prospect. Halifax 6-3. First class for Quebec. And the playoff. Really? I did not know that. He started the season in Grand Rapids, but they sent him down after a rough start. But he has definitely a rebound. Congratulations for Cossa. They pay a lot to get him, by the way. Draft in 2021, 15 overall pick. Just a couple of spots before Wellstead. Here we go. Dallas Fassa is out of the game. And that's what we got so far. Wow, look, I did not know Quebec never lose one game yet. Sometimes a game like that, a loss like this, look helping. It's gonna surprise me. They start him in the ground because the jump from the Richard to NHL is a large one, but so far he's doing great. He scores. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning. Marco, have a good night, buddy. 9 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this game. It'll be the end of this game very quickly. We wait for the puck drop back after some kind of pushing left and right with a couple of penalties. But you got 6 goals for the Saturday Kraken tonight. And they're going to push back, start round, but referee help. Here we go. Thunderbird 1-4-2 tonight. Goes tied 1-1 series. 12-0. Wow. That's it. That's all, guys. The game is over tonight between the Kraken and the Dallas Star. Final score: the Kraken 6, the Star 3. And that's concluded, guys, on the game number 6 between both teams. Now we have game number 7 Monday night. Don't forget to come back live with us. We'll be here live for sure. We're going to bring us a 13-1 for the Quebec. Casa is also part of the Vrana Manta trade back in 2020. Since the pick was traded to Dallas to move to 15, we got from Washington. Look, are you going to get it or not? Look, it's 13-1. It's 1-1 the series, right? Have a nice day. Coach James, welcome back, my friend. Don't forget the people pop up. Don't forget to click on the like. And don't forget to check in my video of the Frenchie and Tenon. You have a chance to click on the like over there. That'd be great. More people watching the video, better it will be the growth of this channel. We take time, but we believe at some point I'm going to be modernize that channel too. And create some kind of turn. Don't forget the merchandise of the Hockey Nation show is coming very soon. We'll give you more information the next couple of days. Nicolas de Gobibano. Then we have Patate le jambon. Et voilà. Le patate le jambon. Ça, c'est bon pour le brunch. Demain, Québec sont 12-1. It's because they say the first series is the best of the 5, right? That's maybe the reason why. But I don't follow too much the series numbers, so that's what happening here. Second, third take away. 15-23, 04, 57, 52-48. Coach, you should give Danny the link on the Monday. Eyes are not done yet early in the series, Coach. No, it's 1-1. Dan, we know both teams are really good. Good team, both team, the Ice and the Thunderbird. So you're absolutely right about this, Dan. It's not done yet, of course, for the Ice. Where many great hockey players play on that organization, like Benson, Savoie, Kiki, and many others. Thunderbird, all good too. Wow. That gave us, guys, to see now the Eastern Conference Final between the Panthers versus the Carolina Hurricane. This is a big rivalry. If you live at the South Florida, they don't like each other. They hate each other. And we know they have a big trade between them. And, Vincent Trocek moved from Florida to the Carolina Hurricanes for Lester Renin. The rest, they never been the player. The player are left anymore. But this is going to be a huge Eastern Conference. I understand they are not the most popular hockey team in NHL, but it's a good, excellent team based on the forechecking and the 2-1-2 they apply constantly. And 2 good goaltenders, Proboski, Anderson. Great defensemen, Ekblad, Motor, Forsling, Kudos versus Slavin, Burns, Pesci, Sikech. Then 4 excellent line for both teams. Star Barkov versus Ao. You have now Kachuk, Reinhardt, Verhey. I think the offensive is a little bit better for Florida Panthers overall. The Carolina Hurricane, but it's going to be very interesting. De souris, arrête pas de bouger depuis tantôt. Ta souris, Nicolas, c'est-tu un wireless one or is it a cable? Should be right wing, bring back Alex Nikonovic for 1 year deal to back up René Uso. Again, should the wing try and back up goalie and free agency for trade. The red card, 12 on now, Chan de souris or the main, Nico. François Pitre, welcome back in the house. François Pitre, thank you to be with our Canadian show, guys. We want to thank one more time all the moderators tonight and all the people in the chat for this excellent play-by-play commentary tonight. On the great Saturday night, May 13th, 2023. We're getting that way, right? Less hockey on the program now. We're going to go the next one game at a time every night. It's going to happen now in hockey, obviously. And it will start next week. So expect tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Yes, 10 o'clock. It is what it is. The Edmonton hosts the biggest go tonight for game number 6 between both teams. And then Monday night, we have game number 7. That game we just saw. Both teams are going to restart again. Game number 7, Monday night, and the Dallas at the American Alliance. I don't think the game is on. Do we know the game? 8 o'clock. It's confirmed, guys. 8 o'clock Monday night Eastern Time. So it's confirmed Monday night, 8 o'clock. And if ever the Vegas play Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Here we go. Round number 2, all confirmed. 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock. Wow. Champ de souris. Here we go. What it get? C'est que j'ai un ordinateur. C'est que j'ai un ordinateur et ça, puis tantôt j'ai fait une mise à jour, puis je vois plus mon ordinateur est tactile, donc je peux naviguer avec mes doigts. There we go, Nicolas. There we go. After the Grand Hockey Talk Show. Here we go. That's awesome to hear that. Again, guys, that's what we got tonight. Big W for the Dallas Star tonight, but the Seattle Kraken, 6-3 again, the Dallas Star. Great performance, Jordan Eberle for the Star, for the Kraken. And we'll see game number 7 Monday night. Tomorrow night, the Edmonton Oilers are going to try to rebound for the last, again, the Vegas go tonight, but it's score 4-3. And can they become... play game number 7. It'll be interesting. We get a game number 7 Tuesday night if it's necessary. 9 o'clock Eastern Time at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. You're welcome, Devon. Always a pleasure having you aboard. Devon, we wish you an amazing, great night, Devon. And happy Mother's Day for everyone. Happy Mother's Day to your wife. Happy Mother's Day to your mom. And whatever she's alive or not, she's alive or she passed away. Tomorrow is a big day for them and they deserve everything. Everything. Because they are special people in the world and we need to recognize them. One specific day like tomorrow, take a time to be with them. If she's still alive, don't forget to mention them, how much you love them. And that's the most important thing. We know family is the first, but without mom, you're not going to be who you are today. So take a time tomorrow to celebrate your day with your mom. She's still alive, and or your wife too. So our tough cookies. Absolutely about this, Francois. Good night, Mr. Dan. Great Pascal show. Like always, keep up the good work. Thanks so much, Dan. We wish you an amazing great night with Colette and enjoy the rest of your night in Winnipeg. Always a pleasure, Dan, to have you aboard. I will come back and see Dallas in the series. Yeah, I understand that. My computer told me Monday, guys, Peace Officer Memorial Day. Is it a celebration? Peace Officer Memorial Day, May 15 in USA. No mom, no dad. Look, ben, me too. Nous rions avec vous, pas de vous. Ah ouais, Willie and French now. You're welcome, Dan. A pleasure, my friend. Here we go, guys. That's conclude the show. Nous, ce que nous, c'est qui nous? Toi. Here we go, guys. This concludes the show of the Hockey Nation show. I think we take a time now to take a rest for the rest of the day here in Thailand. It's already 9 o'clock a.m. And then we have nothing. Be back at tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Cole, who do you see the Avalanche trying to add the hold on the off season? But they have a few players with that. Are you talking about the UFA or the RFA? Or are you talking about the fact that the Colorado are looking from outside of the organization? That's, that was a kind of question. We don't know. I don't know exactly. Willie, you know. So they have a lot of UFA. Comfort, Heller, Rodriguez, Cogliano, Helm. That's one of them with Nieto. So for me, they would try to keep Comfort. Last Heller, I think they would try to keep him. Rodriguez could be another one, but I'm not sure about Cogliano, 36 years old. Helm, 37 years old. Nieto, 30 years old. Impossible, they would keep Nieto and let go Cogliano. Their RFA is Newhook and Maljeune. I'm not sure about Maljeune. They would keep him. UFA, they have Eric Johnson. If the return, it would be a low salary for them. And Jack Johnson will be out. They have to sign a new contract for B-Ram for that big one over there. The goaltender are back again. So the biggest question, they already know Lentagog is out. That gave them about $7.7 million. They can play with the money over there. The biggest question is, do they get the need? And then that's not mentioned Nikoshin. That's under $6.1 million. So they maybe have some kind of money at some point to deal with. And then, but again, they will need at least a minimum one top six, maybe two top six. And that's what they may be looking. I don't know if Tarasenko can go there. I think Tarasenko can become the Nikoshin if they know Nikoshin never returned in NHL. This is just speculation for me. But Tarasenko, guys, could become a really good player for the Colorado Avalanche if they can get him at maybe not $6 million or something like that. Tarasenko is already crossed the 31 years old, I believe he is. I don't see, the biggest name after that is Ryan O'Reilly. I don't see, Ryan O'Reilly to go back in Colorado. I don't see a fit over there. He's been there. It's move on with that part over there. I think that would be the best way to do that there. In my opinion. GVR, the defenseman, John Klingberg. Pacioretty is another one. Can the Pacioretty, a friendly deal? Pacioretty love the Carolina and maybe stay there too. Monahan is another one. They can look about that. I don't see Patrick Kane in Colorado, Jonathan Taze, or Ryan O'Reilly. I see really, for me, they would try to get Tarasenko. Or Pacioretty could be another one. They can get, of course, the rest of the, like Timo Meier. Hold on. Timo Meyer is another one they have to look about him. Can they go with Jason Zucker, example, or Gustav Nyquist? I think Nyquist could be a one they can look about this at lower price. People talk about Jonathan Drouin. I'm not sure it would be a good one. Orlov, our defenseman, but Orlov is a left defenseman that's going to help. So just give you an idea what's going on, Willie, about that. Dennis, another great game. Colin Brother, thanks so much, my friend. You're welcome, Dennis. Always a pleasure. Looks, I know I was my brother tomorrow. Awesome, Dan, to hear that. Remember the hug, your mom, absolutely about that. And then Jason Mania, yes, another one that will bring. Got the flower that will grow and summer right on her posture. That's the way to do that, my friend. There we go, guys. This concludes the show. I think it's time to move on. We appreciate, first of all, guys, all the moderators. We thank you so much to be a part of the show tonight. And then, of course, we want to thank all the people in the chat tonight. It was an amazing, great hockey conversation tonight from everything. And we really kind for you to do that with our Hockey Nation show. But before we leave, guys, you have to know this one more time, in case you forget. This is for you, mom. I don't know who is your mom. The only thing I know is because your mom, she is. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Here we go, guys. This is who they are, your mom. And we wish them a happy Mother's Day. My friend, this concludes another play-by-play commentary NHL playoff game with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. We wish you an amazing, great night, an amazing, great amazing day tomorrow. Come back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. The app branch you Sunday Rendezvous Special Edition Playoff 2023. Then tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. Yes, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Luke is going to be in the bed tomorrow night at the Edmonton game number 6 at the Rogers Arena. Host the Vegas Golden Knight. Edmonton for the first time face to elimination. For all the people in the chat, we wish you an amazing, great night. Thanks for everybody to click on the likes. Until the next time, remember, be well, BL. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Your 2023. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Remember, we love you, people. Good night. Merci, Nicolas. Patate le jambon. Merci beaucoup, mon homme. Thanks so much. Luc Laportine, my friend. Then François Pitt, good night. Willie Snyder, thanks so much for all the questions. And we have Dan Asham earlier. Dennis, we have Claude Richard. I don't know Claude Richard tonight. But we have a lot of people. Moderator was here a little bit earlier. Devon Hart was here. And we have François Pitt earlier. We have James Rudolph was the MSU knocked the door tonight. Thanks so much to be back. Marco was a little bit earlier too. Ross Stubbington was with us. Melissa was with us a little bit earlier. I tried to get everybody else. If you are, I didn't mention your name. I just said to you, thanks so much. Have a great night, everybody. Gary Connoyer. Michael Connoyer, good night, buddy. What about a real deal? Time to go to the gym today. Gym time is early. I'll be good. I'll be done early. Can go to the pool. Swimming today. Booyah!